Hello and welcome to episode 123 of the Smobcast. It is I, Rio Emerald, and joining me today is Myst. And today we're playing a little prank on Plushy and Otto. You see, we've gotten Myst ordained as a minister, and we're going to be officiating a wedding between Otto and Plushy as a joke. It's a prank. They don't know yet, though, guys. That's the announcement.
Yeah, in fact, I still don't know.
I thought Pride Month was over.
That's in June.
Oh, it's not okay. It's not here yet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, Myst also doesn't know I've secretly had him ordained as a minister.
True, I was not informed of anything.
Damn.
You see, it's a little identity fraud I've committed here.
By the sounds of things, I'm only hearing one person knew about all this, and I'm not seeing any proof. So I'm starting to think that
That's right. It's a prank.
You're a
I've
liar.
committed identity fraud.
Imagine committing identity fraud just to make someone else a minister. It's like, you could just like take someone's money and make a credit card, It's
I think it's funnier to commit identity fraud to get someone ordained as a minister.
Okay. Well,
Rio's not good at this. I'm not good at it. No, but the idea came to me in a dream.
okay.
By that I mean I was just sitting here and I was like, "What's the dumbest thing I could say?"
So
and I was like,
right.
"That's right."
So today we got an announcement to make, and actually, Myst is the one that's going to be making it. It is not the marriage or anything, but yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure I know what he's exactly talking about. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, you're gonna do those funny little things you call tier lists every single year, and it's already towards the end of Feb and nothing's happening. And long story short, yes, tier lists are coming back, and you may have put two and two together. Yes, I'm here as well for that announcement and whatever else we're gonna talk about. But yeah, these lovely smobcast people will be featured as my co-hosts once again, yapping through a bunch of
Yay.
servants for many, many weeks. Yay! Woo!
Yeah.
Hype! It's so great.
Yeah. So that's
hype.
going to be starting this next. It's going to be starting this next Saturday
Yes,
morning.
True. Yeah, they're gonna be they're gonna be. I'm gonna be streaming them on Saturdays, but depending on where you live and if you're watching them on YouTube, they may or may not be out on Saturday or Sunday. But they will be weekly. At least that is the plan. If something happens and no one makes it, then there might be a break week or something. But probably just very weekly content for many months.
And Saturday at what time?
You mean the video or the stream? The streams are they're 1 p.m. CET, but I assume you guys use like American time zone, so I'm not exactly sure when that is.
Well, what time is it right now?
Right now for me it is the time zone I used it's 8:30 CET p.m.
Okay, so that's
so minus 6.5 hours from now in Saturdays.
So be what, 8? It's okay.
Actually no, 7.5 hours. I'm stupid.
7 morning. Okay.
Yeah, so that's easy. So it's in the morning on Saturday. That's good.
Yeah,
that's
for any
United
viewers,
States.
it will be very early on, so most of them can't catch the stream probably. But
There's going to
uploads
be
happen pretty
YouTube
fast.
uploads, and also for those in my
Yeah.
Discord server, I usually post those in the announcement tab when it is when they are released, just in case you're not following Myst and stuff.
Yeah, I always try to put them out like within the next like 6 to 12 hours after the stream is concluded. It'll take a while because of the long render and upload because they're many hours long, but it should be up pretty fast every time.
Yeah.
Now I know you were talking about it. Are there any changes to how it's going to be operated?
Yes, I guess we can tackle that next. So there will be a small shake-up to the format. At least I have planned on stuff because every year we get more and more servants, so they get longer and longer. Even last year we did some changes like splitting some more lists just to shave off a little bit of time. There were more lists because of that, but yeah, at least the sessions themselves got a bit shorter. But this year I'm thinking of doing a kind of a bigger change. So the main change will be that instead of we will cover every single servant, but instead of like fully covering every single servant one by one, like their entire kit and everything, we're not going to really do that. we're gonna cover every servant, but we're gonna like take the lists from last year and then have them like you check the template, and one by one we go through the servants and figure out if we wanna move them at all. We'll still like talk about them briefly, any possible buffs they have had, or maybe other changes to the game that affected them. We'll do like still like discussion about servants, but we're not gonna go through like the whole kit and whatnot first. But any servant that is new will still get full coverage. They get the traditional stuff from previous years, okay? But for anyone that's already from, in the game since last year's tier list or before, we're going to do like a faster coverage. But I'm sure they're still going to be like many hours long regardless.
Yeah.
It's just to shave off so they're not like 8-9 hours long or something like that. Because yapping for that long in one session, it takes a bit of a toll to your throat and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
A Myst.
Yeah.
They have to know about Artoria Pendragon's basic
Bro.
skills.
I'm gonna be
Haven't
completely
changed.
honest. Like last year, it was pretty taxing, because like it was like what, like 6 hours on Saturday, and
he
then
was gonna say 6 or
Oh,
7
yeah.
hours. I
But
could hear it in his voice.
I'm
He wanted
trying
to
not
say
to.
it.
It's like 6 hours on Saturday, and then like smobcast, and then it's not like and then I have to go and work on Monday again. So it's just like it's
Yeah.
at least for me, it's a bit much. So I do think this is a welcome change, and also
Yeah, I
I
think
do
it's-
believe like a lot of people just skip over old servants anyway.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot
Yeah.
of skipping going on for sure.
Yeah, so this is a very good change in my opinion. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna shave off at least 3 hours of every list, I think. They're still gonna
Yeah.
be very sizable, of course, because I know a lot of people
Yeah.
enjoy it. Because a lot of people they supposedly like them as like podcasts. They don't even care too much about the ratings. They're like, hey,
Yeah,
let's
just
just
putting in
listen
the
to a bunch of people
background,
talk about
yeah.
servants and whatnot. Obviously, a lot of
Yeah.
people do care about the ratings, but a lot of people just like listen to them. Some people even fall asleep to them, apparently, which I guess is a compliment. Cool.
Yeah.
If you can like get relaxed with those.
Yeah, and if you stick long enough to fall asleep, that means you're watching a lot.
Which
yeah,
is
or our
surprising
takes are
because
so
Plushie
bad that they
watched
fall
that.
asleep.
Which is surprising because Plushie usually yells and stuff. But you know what? Like, I can offset it because I have people fall asleep during my streams all the time.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
had
makes
anyone
sense.
say they fall asleep during my stream.
Yeah, because you have
But
an abrasive
yeah.
voice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. It's like a
but-
cheese grater.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is and also we do have to consider, like, if you look at new servant kits, they are long. Like, I'm not even talking about like special ones like Olga or whatever. If you just read like Demeter or Flower Guy, like
Go read
Lord
Logos,
Logos.
like Lord, I mean, okay, Lord Logos is a bit special, but yeah, like even if you read some of the less like highlight servants, I guess their kits are still relatively complicated compared to like older stuff. So it's naturally going to take longer just to cover them. So yeah, again, I'm just saying I really appreciate this change, and it's a nice change for, I think, for all parties involved, including the viewers. So
Yeah, I was thinking about it a lot, so I think this is a pretty good solution.
yeah, it's always difficult to like think about what to cut. In terms of if you want to cover something, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
do
because
I give not enough
can't really like
context or
do the same
whatever,
as
but-
last year. We would do like more splits. It would get way too many splits. Even last year
Yeah.
was a lot of splits. So it was like already pushing it, kinda.
Yeah, last
So
year
we
was
had
already
to figure out
pushing
something
it.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're only gonna get more. Like, I mean, FGO at least keeps going for another year.
Well,
More
look, the
definitely. So
the low
yeah.
stars, no new low stars, so you can just kind of push that to the side.
Low star. I mean, yeah, we're not like overly covering low star. They also haven't buffed a lot of them, right? I don't
No, they
recall.
haven't.
I don't think
I think
so.
they've-
Some have
I
happened.
think there's been a decent because like there was like anniversary buffs and there was like probably 5 or
Oh
6
yeah,
of
like
them.
every 3-star got like a small buff, like Robin Hood or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Robin
just
Hood's is
haven't-
funny
I
because
don't
it's
remember-
literally just like the most basic like normal stuff, but it's really good.
But did Matahari get the buff this year, or is it just the animation? Like,
I think-
people remember the animation update better.
Yeah, because
Than if she got a buff.
because they gave a bunch of servants animation updates, and then they all just like the classes that they revealed just happened to line up with most of them. Because we also got a Sanson buff and a Darius buff and a Shakespeare buff.
except for the Yuri pirates. Screw them, I guess.
I mean they got buffed like last year, and also I think their animation, like I remember when they
It's
talked
been more
about
than
like
a year.
Dioscuri was more expensive to make, right? Because at least like during one of the interviews, I don't know if it's still the case, but like they talked about how duo servants are harder to animate. And then they gave it to a old
Oh,
4-star
that
permanent. I think they have like
last
some of the best
last
animation.
year was
in the
when they
game.
buffed Muramasa, and he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think
This
Kondo's
is the hill
better.
I'll die on.
Kondo is just better.
Actually, that was the waiver buff. That was the waiver buff as well, where waiver
Anyways,
went from WoW
oh sorry.
to WoW.
But yeah, but instead of talking about servants that had buffs, we are today going to talk about servants that probably should have had one that still didn't have one. Still doesn't have one.
Well, we
there
and then-
were
also
3
we
buffs this
also
week that we
we
should go
also
over.
yeah we
Oh yeah,
also
true. Never mind. We should talk about it.
yeah, and starting off we have Orion or Artemis,
Sorry.
which falls in line with this other goddess that we had released recently. So she got kind of the buff that I wanted, but it was on the wrong skill basically. So they took her third skill, which used to just be a 1-turn evasion and 34% crit for 3 turns. And they put 20% arts for 3 turns on it and put a 50% battery on. I would have preferred this on the second skill, but like this helps her get her MP a lot more often. And then slightly helps the
I'm
gains.
gonna break this
not
to you,
by a
Otto.
lot.
They're never gonna make this skill 2 3 turns, so they weren't gonna put the battery on it and make you have to
Oh,
press it on
I don't
turn
even.
one.
It's not even
It's-
so much that. Like I just like I'd be fine with this still being like 1 turn, but like it would be easier because the times that you want to use her second skill are gonna line up more with the battery and arts and stuff. Or on the first skill, that could also work. But it's still very welcome. This is a servant that felt quite neglected for quite a while. Good like single target refund, like it's comparable to Vlad's. But yeah, it's still not a popular one.
I
Thoughts?
believe her damage is really solid now. I wouldn't say like broken or anything, but her damage is really solid. Her MP is upgraded. She has guaranteed drain. So again, like I think this character, people have been always focusing too hard on the anti-mail aspect. But like I guess it was sort of justified because her kit was really barren before this buff. But now after this buff, I think you can just ignore the anti-mail, like treat it as sort of a bonus. I think she's still okay as just an art single target that's good at stalling. She also sort of cripples the enemy's offenses with the MP. Even though I don't think it matters nowadays with arts teams, they're so ridiculously survival based that it probably doesn't matter. But it's nice to have just in case. So
Honestly, I think it's kind of weird. They like Otto was saying that they put it on this skill. Like, yeah, arts is usually kind of defensive anyway, but it's weird that the 50% battery on the same skill as the 1-turn evasion. It's just weird.
yeah.
Because you want to use the skill like on turn 1 or turn 2 at most, like, but then
Yeah.
you just don't have the evasion anymore. Granted, again, they're defensive, but still.
I feel like
I mean, they do
with
that a
arts
lot,
units
though.
a lot. Like with arts units specifically, they throw the damage buff on their defensive skill on arts units. I feel like every other day.
I mean, I will quote this from one of my favorite FGO content creators, Autobean, that says the reason behind
Shout
this
out.
is the reason behind this is you break a bar after using a battery.
Hold on. So
Here's
here's why it's a little bit more annoying here. Because
she has a drain on MP.
Yeah, the drain. Because the drain can delay it,
Yeah,
which means your evade is not going to be as valuable. But like again, arts team, like who needs the evade?
They do that a lot. No, it wasn't Jack's battery also put on an evade? Like it's just I feel like they
Jack has to
actually
let
do
her
it a
rip,
lot.
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
like
also
again,
Jax
Quick is not
is
nearly as defenseless nowadays because of Tiamat anyways, so I don't really
yeah.
like it's a bit annoying, but I don't know. I think like survival right now is so overblown in this game that like self-survival skills now are like important only if you're playing like hyper aggro. You're like, oh, I don't want to put defensive stuff on my team. I'm just gonna, go ham and then see if I could sort of not die before I get the kill. So I don't actually think it's that big a problem. Like at least that's my hot take. I don't think it's that big a problem nowadays for this. Because if I'm just going in and then trying to kill them with the MP, I'm just trying to mitigate some damage. I'm not even trying to block an MP with the evade. I'm just trying to take like 5,000 less damage so I don't die next turn, right? So I don't know. I think it's okay. Anyways, but yeah, overall it's okay, but maybe it would have been better if it put on skill 2, because skill 2 has like nothing, right? It's just the
It's the one.
It's like a one
damage.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: her damage outside of the mail is pretty good for archers. Like it's better than most other single target archers, and with mail, like it allows her to have like a 1-turn like hyper burst where she's like the strongest archer for that turn. I feel like she gets a lot of like people focus on the mail thing because Uriel exists and she's free, but like they're not the same. Just because they have part that overlaps doesn't mean they're the same.
Uriel is one of the weakest single target arts DPSs against non-mail. Like it is.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't have proper MP levels. But yeah, this is good.
So weird that they never did that again.
I think it's
maybe
I think it's completely understandable though, because like being downgraded to like MP2 everywhere as a result of that, like it's kind of yikes,
I think it's weird if they do it for like a gotcha servant, but if they do it for like a 3-star or welfare again, I can get behind that personally. But yeah, okay, I guess I have like my hot take of the buff. I think she's better than Archer Artoria now. There you go. That's my hot take. I do like her a bit more than Archeria.
Archeria has always had like damage issues, even though she spams
Archeria's thing
better
is
than
spam,
like any other single target.
Not damage.
Yeah, but like, do I really need spam? Like again, like another thing with Artemis is like, oh, I hate Art's quick decks, but like that's not the problem anymore after Summer Tiamat. So I do like her a lot better now after the numerous upgrades than Archeria, but not that far apart anyways. But I prefer her. Yeah.
Now we've had two other.
What's your take on that, Myst? Do you think? Do you think she's better than Archeria, Myst?
Myst?
Did Myst die?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
No, I was yapping too hard, bro.
I was kind of multitasking. I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Oh, damn, he's playing Overwatch too.
was arguing that she's better than Archeria
Sorry, just
now.
Overwatch.
Could you imagine getting distracted by playing Overwatch while doing a stream?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to multitask that much. That's a bit more that I can handle.
Yeah, I totally never did that last year while we were doing tier lists.
Yeah, what were you playing? Like
we
Team
noticed.
Fortress 2, I think?
I remember there
remember
was
that.
one stream where Plushy was playing Counter-Strike, Ryou was playing Overwatch, and I was playing Team Fortress 2 all while we were doing tier lists.
And do you know what? Nobody noticed I was playing because they couldn't. I was playing deathmatch, to be fair, but like nobody noticed because as long as you can multitask, I think it's fine.
I think
but
I
anyway,
think
sorry.
I heard you
already
like
played that
clicking
task
or something, and I was able to guess that you were doing it.
Someone said Myst is playing AMQ. Is that anime music quiz?
It is.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He totally nailed it.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I have it on my second screen.
Oh, that's a difficult
my
one to
gosh.
multitask, right?
That's easy.
Easy.
It's audio
You
based.
type it like once every 20 seconds or 25 seconds. It's very easy.
Oh, I thought because you gotta like listen to it,
No, it's very casual. We actually, the tournament I did earlier was AMQ, but now it's just casual stuff.
Oh, it was a tournament for anime music quiz.
Yeah, I played this game way too much. I have like 10,000 hours in this game or something.
Oh,
Jesus.
So wait, so can you like name any anime music song if someone plays it?
Well, I'm not that amazing. I usually play with the same people. I plays like songs from like the lists of the players. I don't really play with randoms too much. So I have a very
Oh.
selective pool of knowledge, but I would say it's pretty big overall. I know a lot of songs.
We've the past couple weeks with some people in Discord, we've been just like, those, guess the anime music songs, and and it plays like 10 seconds of it and then it reveals it. I've been in Discord with some people doing that the past couple weeks as well. And it's like, oh, there's so many songs that I'm like, oh, I've heard this song a million times before. No clue where it's from.
Like, if you don't do stuff like this often, you could have a lot of those moments where like you've heard the song but you just can't think of what it is.
And then it like comes up, it's like Slam Dunk, and I'm like, I would never watch Slam Dunk, or like some baseball anime you've never heard of. I'm like, why have I heard that song before?
It's
So
because
many
they
times.
song
Slam Dunk,
request
what?
it so often. I don't run song requests, so I'd be impaired in that regard.
Yeah. Honestly, if you
Yeah.
like anime music at all, I think AMQ is very addicting and fun, especially if you can get like a group of friends going. Play
My
your own
recent
lobby.
muse
It's
has
super
been
fun. There's so many game
80s
modes and settings you can
Japanese
tweak as
city
well.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
haven't
pretty
actually looked at that. I thought when you said AMQ it was just like those little like guessing games. I didn't. Is there like a website like you make it sound like
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
it's
program for it.
animemusic.com. It's a full-blown browser game. It's like it's really
Wow.
well made. Yeah, it's a big community as well.
Man,
I've probably heard of it, but it didn't like register in my mind as a thing. That's interesting. I should look into
I'm
that. 'Cause
lagging pretty bad.
I'd
on
like to
Discord.
think I know anime music, but at the same time, I'm like, what I know is my things from the '90s, and then my selection from the 2010s.
Bro's exposing his age. That's crazy.
No, I didn't start watching anime until the 2000s, but I was introduced to anime in
Ryou, I was 2 years old. I was 2 years old then.
Let me say this. I was introduced to anime the year 9/11.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god.
Actually, the same month. Are these
Damn.
two related? I don't know. But it was at school, and there was some older.
Easily the
people I
worst
knew,
thing that happened.
and
that
they were
year.
like, hey, they showed me manga, and the first manga I saw was Ranma 1/2, and I was like, this is
Wow,
cool.
that's a classic.
Yeah, and then I did things like watch Slayers and like, those 90s animes. The first anime I watched like seasonally was Samurai Champloo. So it's like,
Cowboy Bebop.
well, Samurai Champloo
Freudian
is made by the
slip.
same person as Cowboy
Yeah, it's the
Bebop,
same
so,
guy.
like, so my mind was like, association, like nonsense. Yeah, people are like, oh, you come from mythical times. Look, I was a child. I was just tainted at a young age, but like you couldn't get like anime and stuff like that. So like there were things that I'm like, there were like the fabled internet things of like you can download these things called torrents for anime, and I was like, oh, that's how you watch anime. Anyway, so I downloaded a torrent file, and I'm like, it downloads so fast, but I can't figure out how to open it, and then I gave up. Turns out that's not how torrents work.
Yeah, so you downloaded the file for the torrent instead. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no.
It's so much easier to just use what we call
And
magnet
then
links.
the FBI
Look,
raided
magnet
have
links
to
didn't
download
exist
those
back
files.
then. I don't think magnet links were a thing back then.
I think they were, but they weren't like not that known about because I've been doing it for a long time as well.
Oh, yeah.
Tell
When
us
I was
what the
exposed to ages.
what the weather was like during the Age of the Gods.
Yeah,
Bro, speaking of the weather, did you get a snowstorm warning? Like our school is it's closed on Monday again.
Yeah, welcome to my life most of the year.
Oh my god.
Well, I live in a desert.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The coldest it got this year was like 60 degrees. I keep my window open like every day, all winter.
It was
'Cause there is no
insanely cold
winter.
here like 2 weeks ago. Like even for our
Dude.
standards, it gets super cold.
2 days ago, I was leaving work and it was almost 70 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. And when I left last night, it was like 30 and dropping. It's insane how like it's just fluctuated
It
so
really
much. It's so
sucks because
weird.
like I
Okay.
often have to stay late for my lab, and then like I just go home at like 7:30, and it's just like freezing, and I hate myself every time. It's like, oh my god.
I looked up how cold it was in Fahrenheit as well. Like it was so cold here. Like even you guys would have been negative. It was -4 in Fahrenheit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like -20 in Celsius not long ago.
Actually, European weather standards. Is
Nah,
insane.
it's Nordic. We had like a.
Ugh.
It's not even usually that cold. It was just like that for like a week or so.
I
It was
see.
really hard to be outside.
Frankly, I'm a little scared because
Well-
because at the end of the year, I'm planning on going up and visiting some friends in Nova Scotia. It's Canada, because like he's
Canada,
getting married.
Canada.
Yeah.
And I heard that earlier, Canada was like one of the coldest places on Earth. so I'm hoping it isn't
Yeah,
as
it gets
bad.
cold.
Canada's also really big.
Yeah, but
Like
like
Canada may have some of the coldest places, but like I used to live
I think
like
it was
20 minutes
Ontario
away
that
from
was
Canada,
like
and it
one
wasn't
of the
that
coldest.
cold.
Yeah, but shit's getting
It is-
crazier.
It is really funny. I've lived within like 20 minutes of both the Canada and Mexican border. Never left the country. I've been on both sides of the United States. Never left.
But yeah, Artemis, huh?
Yeah.
How do you think
Artemis,
about
huh?
No, I think we're done with
About that.
Artemis. Let's talk about the next one, which is Kets, which is
Tomoe.
Oh, Tomoe's dilemma.
Kets.
But
Kets
No, I
has
thought
a
you said
weird.
cat, and it's so funny because in AMQ I'm doing a cat theme quiz right now.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just so confused.
Yeah.
Well, this
It's
is
Cats Day, so they have a
snake
theme quiz for
and a
cats.
bird. It's a bird carrying a snake sitting on a
True.
cactus. You know. So Quetzalcoatl has like a weird buff. I've got mixed feelings about it. Because like she's been handedly behind Aussie for quite some time. But they buffed her second skill, which used to just be 3x 30% Buster and a Guts with 1k HP. Now, it still has the same cooldown, sorta, but it's targetable 30% battery and targetable 1-turn cooldown reduction. So it doesn't really affect her damage, like, at all, but it does make her, like, a weird, like, light version of Koyan, which is funny 'cause
that's
she's
my
already
favorite
Koyan light.
comment.
Koyan light.
Yeah, Koyan, Koyan light, but it's like this light.
It's like light
Like
squared.
LITE.
Yeah, LIT.
Oh,
It-
LITE.
yeah, that's my favorite comment, and that is, I mean, it's weird. Like because I'm not sure you need that. Before we have the new Mystic Code, this would have been kind of impactful because she can actually replace Koyan Light for like 50 chargers if you're using like cranking, right? Because you have a pen 2 to make up for the charge, and then all that. Actually, no, you don't even need a pen 2, because you have like Oberon skill 1. I forgot what the setup is. I think the setup was like Quetzalcoatl, Koyan Light, and then Oberon backline, and then you use Oberon's. I made a video on it, whatever. You can replace one of your Koyan lights with cats essentially
And
for Buster looping.
in some scenarios, it's actually
and-
better damage because Koyan's 50 Buster
Attack
for
up
3
instead
turns,
of Buster.
and then you're trading 20
Yeah.
Buster for 20 attack. So it's a little odd.
Yeah, very often on wave 3 you have more damage than double Koyan light. It's actually like I did like a run with Cuckoo with cranking plus Koyan Light plus Quetzalcoatl and an Oberon versus the new plug suit and then double Koyan Light Black Grail. And because you cannot use the Mystic Code buff on your Buster Looper on the third wave for like a Black Grail comp, the wave 3 damage is actually really close between the two comps, even though one of them is using Black Grail. But
Hold on. I'm switching regions. Sorry, I should have said that first.
I think we
but,
all cut off for a second.
Yeah, I switched regions because I was lagging really bad. I had like 500
all right.
thing. So sorry,
Oh,
continue.
Dragging you to Europe or something.
Get over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it was.
I don't
but
know
anyways,
how-
continue.
How much did it get cut off? I mean, anyways, not important.
I think it was just an
She said
instant.
it
was
Like,
just
was,
instant.
like nothing
it
was
was
lost.
similar in damage. Yeah, nothing of value was lost.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
no one
she-
was listening.
Yeah. She could be a replacement for a second Koyan Light, but I feel like at this point in time in the game, because Buster Looping is so easy, accessible, and also like people are running non-traditional single core farming comps a lot. This isn't like as impactful as I thought it was. Because like when I first saw this, I'm like, wow, they actually made her like a mini Koyan Light, and that's kind of crazy, no? But it really isn't, unfortunately. But for people who wants to Buster Loop and then they have Bond Max Coin Light, maybe they want to farm someone else's
I
Bond.
mean,
She
It
can
also
work.
gives Ketz a 60% battery.
True,
like, on
it does make her a
herself, like,
60
yeah.
battery, and it makes her cooldowns a lot better because it's cooldown -1, right? Like her cooldowns, if you treat all her cooldowns as one less because of this skill, then I think her skills are considerably better at one cooldown lower. I mean, that's kind of like
Well, I mean,
a
like
given, but yeah.
with append, like with append 5, if you were running her with like 2 Koyans, then you remember you have 5 turns of cooldown. No, sorry, you have 6 turns of cooldown reduction in your kit, like total, like between the two
Okay,
of them
okay.
and append 5. So like,
Counterpoint. Ozzy has it every time he NPs.
On the MP, yeah,
Yeah.
he does have it on the MP.
And his cooldowns are
Okay,
already
but
better at base.
counterpoint, I don't want to use Ozzy.
I
You
do
don't
think
wanna use
having
Ketz either.
230 MP chart. Okay, I
That's
do
true. I think Ketz is ugly.
Oh,
Yes,
All
yes,
right,
said it
hold
multiple
on.
times.
Ooh, I said the thing.
I mean, you
Oh.
said it
No,
multiple
that,
times.
that is my thing. I don't like her face. I don't
Oh.
like her face.
That doesn't make it better. Anyway, but like I will
What?
say having 230 MP batteries is already like sometimes people are like, oh, Archer Bavanchi is interesting because like her battery's flexible, and this one's even more flexible. This one you can put the 30 on either herself or on someone else, right? So I think it's in multi-core, and she has a charisma, so she has some potential. Sometimes even the cooldown -1 can have some impact in multi-core if you are paired with someone with like a really short cooldown skill, like Tiamat, Alter Ego maybe. So like I don't know, it's interesting, but it doesn't, like, in terms of like as a boss fight rider, I don't think it made her significantly stronger, unfortunately. Like it's more of a farming buff, both either for herself or for like supporting. I mean, I know some people are not happy with that because
she just needs like an NP
Yeah.
upgrade because like her NP is literally just
Yeah, the
like a
NP is
significantly
so
worse version
bad.
of Aussie's because they
It's
both NP
so
seal,
terrible.
but hers burns instead of doing the little effect like defense down or cooldown reduction or giving his first skill stars per turn and crit damage.
yeah.
Those are
I
pretty
mean,
good.
instant to injuries. It's even less hits. It's only a 1 hitter, so that's even a small
Yeah.
thing too.
Yeah, the
Oh, has
stars.
her MP never
I
been
could-
upgraded?
No.
No.
Okay, well
No.
maybe
So
she sucks.
bad.
If you look at
So-
some early servants MPs, they're just really sad. Like if you look at Tom Lancer, it's also just really bad. Like yeah, it has anti-mail, but that's literally all it has. It has
I
anti-mail
feel
and
like
nothing
Ketz
else.
fans are still jealous of that.
So like if you just look at some early MPs, they're really lacking in effects. So yeah, I do think she should eventually probably get an MP upgrade, and then she might even be competitive to against Aussie if the MP upgrade's good enough, right? So which is a good thing, because she is also more rare than Aussie, right? She's story locked, I believe,
Yeah.
or so you
get
can't even
spooked.
you can't even get spooked by her. And then there are certain like tickets you can't pick her, I think.
However,
so
you
it's just,
can get her off of
yeah.
daily singles like I did yesterday.
Oh,
I
good
got-
luck. You can.
Yesterday was kind of insane because I got Ketz and then I immediately got Vritra both back to back on daily singles. And then the previous day, which
wait,
technically was
actually-
also yesterday, I got Artoria on on one of the. So like
No,
my daily singles have been crazy as of late. What's up?
I forgot to mention the most important part about her buff, though.
What's up?
Arash can Black Row Loop now because of this buff.
I mean, he already could, but
Could he really?
yeah, with like
I
double
thought he
Chloe and
couldn't.
weird shit. But
Oh, could she already do it? Never mind.
but now that
I
now
thought this
there's
buff made it possible.
now there's like a guts giver with battery. I feel like that's kind of a significant thing. Like if you look at all the guts givers, like none of them give battery other than like Chloe, but that's a really weird scenario. She
I
can
can see
immediately
her
give you guts
be
and
like
battery.
I can see her be a pretty like good like esports because like for Minturns we do use summer Ibuki as a tertiary cooldown reducer, and I do believe in most cases Quetzalcoatl is actually better because it's 21% attack up and then 30 buster, and it has a charge, and sometimes the guts is important. So I can definitely see an esports Ketz like coming into play in some niche Minturn comps when you need to. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is the most disappointing for Ketz fans. Like if you're someone who doesn't use Ketz as the main DPS, I think this is actually a decently interesting buff that you can maybe spice up your team a little bit with it. But if you are someone who has like a 120 Ketz and then you want her to just do good damage, it doesn't really fix that problem, unfortunately. Which is it's always depends on what kind of role you want the servant to play. That you're gonna feel different about the buff, right? So like I've mentioned multiple times, like if Koyan Dark ever gets a buff, I'm gonna be really disappointed if it was a pure support buff instead of a self-damaging buff. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think I've done my fair share of yaps for this character.
Any other thoughts? Anyone?
I think it's a
wants to
fine buff for me because it for how I would use her. 'Cause I
Yeah,
never use her
yeah,
as a main DPS.
yeah. That's
But, like,
exactly what I mean. Like,
I don't even have her. My Ketz is level 50. Like I never even leveled Ketz all the way. I unlocked the second skill just in case I ever needed it, but like I never actually used her.
Well, now you gotta
Yeah, well, I
level
mean,
her
you-
up to max to get the second skill upgrade.
yeah,
No, I don't need to.
unfortunately. I
don't
mean,
need to.
you're gonna run into a case where you need this cooldown reduction, especially for someone who uses fucking Tonalico. There's gonna be a TA that needs this for sure. I guarantee
Tonalico. It
you.
all comes back to Tonalico.
Yeah, for someone who uses Tonalico,
they
CDRs.
should buff Tonalico, by the way.
You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that.
I'll
okay?
say it every day until it happens.
You gotta stop that. Anyways,
Every
and then we
day.
have a third buff, which is a lot more boring, I would say.
It's
but
more boring, but
much
it's like
needed.
exactly what she needed. So Tomoe Gozen, Archer, that is. It's been a while since she got her NP upgrade, and she's had pretty solid damage for a while. But the one thing that felt a little weird was her second skill was, it was like absorb for herself for 3 turns, and she gives the team Stargen, which I think that's kind of neat, but like the cooldown felt a little ridiculous for what it was. But they added 50% crit for 3 turns and 30% charge for herself. What I was vouching for was 30% battery and 30% team crit, but 50% self crit is fine. Because like now she's able to crit better, and like she's got the deck for it, and she's a buster, a servant, so she sort of just has like all of the buffs you need. She doesn't have a buster buff, but like he's got pretty solid skill values.
Yeah, like she was starting to feel really bad after like a lot of the other like single target buster archers starting getting battery buffs and MP upgrades. Like because that like it sort of reduced her exclusivity. I guess I'm mainly talking about Fujino, right? Because like Fujino, like back in the day before either of them got like the newer buffs, it always felt like Fujino's the tankier one, and then Tomoe was the more offensive one. But then Fujino got the MP upgrade, Fujino got the battery. It started to feel like, okay, like Tomoe doing slightly more damage doesn't really catch up anymore, right? But now we have this buff that sort of evens things out again.
They also gave Fujino an anti-trait, which is like a little unfair.
Yeah, but yeah.
But
Fujino
has
I
worse
do think this
steroids,
evens things
so
out a bit at least.
I do quite like.
Yeah, but I mean, she has ignore defense on cards, which is still rare even for SSRs, I would say.
I do quite like Oni Charisma because those are like the two buff types that you usually don't see represented as much with supports. So you can stack Buster on her and it works better. Same thing
Yeah.
with Assassin shooting, but like she doesn't get much praise for anything these days, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a low cooldown skill.
She also
yeah.
needs a buff.
Yes.
But yeah,
Hopeful.
we could definitely segue this into what we want to talk about here, which I shamelessly stole the idea from Myst, but he's here, so it's fine.
I
I'm
need
doing
you
it
guys
in
to
his face.
clarify what it is because I'm still not sure what it is.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
But
so
I mean,
business
neither
to
does
website.
the
So
viewer base. So
You know what?
Yeah,
It's okay
Appmedia-
because I stole the
Good
idea
point.
too. My someone in my Discord was like, "Hey, you should do this on stream." I'm like, "Sure, I'll do it." I didn't even know there
we
was.
all
A thing.
stole from Appmedia, I guess. But yeah,
Well,
Appmedia held a
So they're doing a
poll.
poll where they're asking their users, and you get to vote for 19. You can vote up to 19, and I used all 19 of my votes to vote for what servants you think should be buffed. Number one may surprise you because it surprised
Is
me.
it still the same as when I covered it when it
It's
was
still the
new?
same.
Yes, it is still
Okay,
the
I
same.
assume some stuff has
And the
changed.
first-
Probably, I haven't looked at it ever since.
it's
Top 3
Arjuna.
is still the same, I think.
It's still Arjuna.
No,
Okay,
top
yeah,
three
that's
has
the same.
changed.
Oh,
Top three
Oh.
has changed.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't check
Okay.
it yesterday.
That's-
All right,
that's,
I put it up.
So
Yeah, I got
number one is, so to explain these tags. So red means that there's been an upgrade. It goes in the order of NP, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, and the red number up top is their total number of upgrades. And then the other number is how long it's been since an upgrade has been. So Arjuna last was 334 days ago. If you ever see like a number followed by a character and then two more numbers, that's years. Just for the quick rundown of what these words mean. So Arjuna is number one with
It is-
2.2% of the votes.
and he has 4 buffs, which is kind of hilarious. All of his
He has
skills have been buffed.
Every skill upgraded, and he's somehow winning. So like if I was gonna like think of a hypothetical buff for him, there's none, because why are we buffing him? How is he winning?
I'm gonna say unironically, I believe it's because of Indra. Arjuna became really popular as a character ever since Indra became this overprotective father character. Like that dynamic, I've seen so much art of that on
Are
Twitter.
you saying his
that,
dad's boosting
like,
the
Arjuna-
polls?
Yes, his dad
He's influencing the results.
his
of
dad's
this.
dynamic with him is so like likable that people started to care about Arjuna. I'm not joking, because otherwise who fucking cares? Because like I don't even think he's that bad anymore. It's just like, you would not use him still, but like his problem is like his deck, so like you can't even fix that. So it's like I don't know.
You can
Have you what? Give him a skill that swaps decks, but that's
give
not
him a
even going to
skill
be
that
permanent.
changes his decks.
That's not even going to
And
be
it can be
permanent.
for-
And
I
also,
Look, it
I
can
don't
be
really
for 3
want that.
turns. Look, if
and also, Rio, remember when you keep asking for a crit support that buffs both Buster and Arts? We got one. It's Omi. And it's not as good as a SSR, but she still gives like 50% crit and 30% attack up and like MP charge and whatnot.
I will say he is the highest
So it's fine.
damaging traitless AoE archer. So like I actually don't think he needs a buff.
Yeah, I don't think he's that bad. He like
After his recent
latest
buff,
I really don't think he's that bad. Yeah.
yeah, because like his damage doesn't fall off
But I will
instantaneously,
say,
and he
if-
ramps, and
If they
like,
buffed
his NP
his-
span is pretty decent.
if they buffed his, say, like first skill, which is the Star Gen and debuff immunity, to say also changes first 2 arts cards to Buster for 3 turns, that's not like the end of the world. It's not a
Look.
huge power increase.
Well, yeah, but here's the
just
thing.
kinda
I
fixing
don't
it.
think people are gonna use him still. I don't think it's gonna
No,
change
but-
anything.
I also
But
don't
the people who
think
do
that
use him will
really.
be happier.
I also don't really think that helps him a whole lot. Like, maybe I'm in the minority here, but like, what does he have for cards? Like, he has 30% Buster and Arts, and that's it. Like, I would literally rather see that that skill put onto Tomoe. So
I'm just trying to
this
think about
Tomoe-
what buff they want for him, because like they're voting for him, so that means they want something. But
Well,
you
they're
can't
just-
I think they're voting for
give him a
5%
second MP
battery.
upgrade.
I think it's actually just 5% battery.
Yeah, but like I don't think
They could-
that's like
They
I
could
don't
also
know. It's not
they,
like he has a party buff.
they could also do like some
We
sort
haven't
of
asked
cooldown
Myst about how
reduction
he
for himself.
feels. With,
Yeah, how do you
know.
feel about this?
We're gonna pretend people haven't
shit,
watched your
he's in
video
his,
on this, so
Oh, like
He's-
Arjuna.
okay.
yeah, Arjuna.
I think the problem is like I talked about it myself as well. Like I think this problem is like he was released way too early, so he suffers from really bad year one syndrome. Like even if he's been buffed 4 times, he's still not in a good spot because he's inherently just really awkward. And I'm not sure if any buffs can still really redeem him. I think they just need to print a new Arjuna. I think that's what
Which they did.
They did.
I mean,
mean-
like a non-alter one, because do the Saba treatment. Just do like a King Arjuna or something. I don't know, because this guy's unsalvageable. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's in a bad spot though, because like
I don't think he's that
He
bad,
has-
but it's
he
just awkward.
has,
Yeah.
you know,
He has perma debuff immune.
the problem with his
and,
battery
and
can be
MP
fixed by
spam
using
and
new
stuff.
buffs.
Mm.
He's
got
just
good
not
debuff immune. Like he's not like, yeah, he's not the strongest archer, but he's not the weakest AoE archer either.
He's like if you make a Ryoma's MP Buster and then change nothing.
Who would you say is the weakest? Jarcher or who?
Jarcher, probably.
Charger,
I feel like Jarcher's
Charger
pretty
is so
weak, yeah.
unbelievably bad.
I think it's
Like, she's
literally
all about
just her
spam and her
art
MP
style.
doesn't do damage.
Like, I think it's literally
I
just her
also do
arts,
think the problem is,
MP that-
yeah, we already have Ptolemy and Durga that really doesn't help her case in as an art spammer. We have too many art spammers. Again, the meter shouldn't have been arts, but whatever. She should have been Buster, in my opinion. But
Oh, I just
I've said
realized
it
what
too many
number 4
times.
was. It's fucking Scotty. God damn it.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
she used
Scotty
to be
was
3,
higher.
right? When I made
Scotty
the
was
video.
3, and Tomoe has moved up to number 3.
Art style.
because
Was that
okay, let's talk
Alco
about
at
Alco
number
first.
1?
Let's talk about Alco.
Alco though, no, Alco's number 2. So
Yeah,
Alco
number
is
1 and 2
number
are the same.
Who was number
Yeah.
1?
Now, Alco. No, it's always been Arjuna. It's
No,
always been
yeah,
Arjuna. Alco.
the top
Oh,
2 are
okay.
the same as they always have. been.
It's the
Okay.
others shuffling. There's a couple others. Like when I first viewed this, number 10 is now number 7, but we'll get to that later.
But yeah.
But Alco, I do think there's a couple ways they could buff Alco. I think the best buff for Alco would be to remove the thing that
the
removes her
penalty, the
skill
AoE
effects.
penalty, right? Oh,
No,
yeah,
to
yeah,
remove
okay.
the penalty of when you NP.
Oh, it
if you have
removes the
any of your
buff?
other skill
So,
effects.
so you keep the
your
bullets?
Your buffs are removed.
I
Not
mean,
the
it just
bullets, but like
it removes the rainbow
like,
buff if you
the
transform.
rainbow buff. Yeah, like if
Yeah.
you use the rainbow buff on her, because her third skill is not very useful in like for a lot of things once she's super Alco, because it's the one where it drains her 100% and then spreads her battery, and then reduces the party's cooldowns except herself. Like it's great if you want to use her as a support, but like
I mean, it helps to support
Yeah,
so
well,
I
the thing is,
her.
it's not like the transformation like resets her cooldowns anyway, so they could remove the penalty. Honestly,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she would
I
still
do
have
think it's
cooldowns
weird.
regardless.
Yeah, I do
Now
think it's
that
weird
would-
because I don't know why it had to double penalize you for.
No, see, that's
transforming.
not an effect on her skills, though. That is a line in her NP. So it would mean an NP buff for her.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, God.
honestly,
And she already has like some of the
here's-
highest neutral AoE damage.
yeah,
so-
they can't do that. Here's the thing with Aoko, right? Like the only complaint people have is, oh my god, because when I'm farming, I have to transform. That's so annoying. But like the moment she transforms in a boss fight, she is one of the strongest characters in the game. So I don't like the only realistic buff I can see is just give her first form a 100 battery. Like, oh, she can instantly pop her transformation.
That would be if
That's
they
it. Like Jekyll and Hyde. Like give her 80 battery.
for herself 100 battery. That way, even if it gets removed, it still did something.
Like basically that's the only, because like I don't think you can touch Super Aoko. I genuinely do not think you can touch Super Aoko because she's already so busted. Like everything about her is busted. There's literally no reason to touch any aspect of this character in her third
So-
form. But so like it again, this is a farming complaint. I don't think Aoko deserves to be like second priority to get buffed. Like there are so many characters that are infinitely
Oh,
worse
yeah.
than Aoko.
This
She
is
does
absolutely
not need to
favoritism.
be here. She
Yeah,
absolutely does not need to be here because
I
again,
wonder-
if you
I wonder
transform,
where
dude,
we're
if
going
you
with
transform
this.
with her in the boss fight, she's almost just insta win. How do you lose with that? You literally can't lose with that team.
I will say
Like-
I do wish that in Super Alco though there was like they buffed the passive or whatever for the AoE arts cards to work like Olga, where like actually that's on her third skill as well.
I
So they could
actually-
just make it so that
Okay,
doesn't get so
I actually have a suggestion, but only midterm people will care about. Right? So here's the thing: it's fifth magic, it's time manipulation magic. So the turn that she MPs, the turn timer doesn't tick down.
okay, but that doesn't do anything for no one cares about the turn timer. But
No.
people-
First of all, it does something for min turn. Second of all, it doesn't tick down the buff duration.
Oh, you wanted to freeze the buffs.
It frees the buffs as well. So it's more for min turns because then you can transform on turn one and then you can do the offensive MP still on turn one. And also, but like for farming, if you're willing to physically take one more turn of time, your buff doesn't run out. She can arts loop, right? So like,
I think for farming, it's not a matter of physically taking the time. I believe it's a matter of no.
then
It is a
cry,
matter of,
then
like,
fucking
physically
cry
taking the
about it.
time.
Use another AOE. We have 2 million AOE loopers in the game. Cry about it. Use another one, bro. Like, who cares? Who cares about 3-turn looping? Like, if
Oh,
you're,
no,
dude,
she's being mean to me.
I don't. Why? Why do you need
I
another
mean-
AOE arts looper? Like, dude, why do?
I
Who
can't
fucking
wait. Like,
cares?
there's gonna be a lot of this in the tier list as well. It's gonna be great.
It's literally just like who
We're just
cares?
talking about hypothetical theory. This isn't even real.
No, like genuinely, make the timer not tick down. She is an overpowered arts looper.
It doesn't
She is-
really do anything for
Frankly,
anyone.
I'm already.
She is an overpowered arts looper if she transforms, right? And then like, but the trade-off is you have to take longer. It's like Match Paladin's buster looping. She does insane damage, but you have to have a trade-off. I don't really see a problem with that, anyways.
Frankly,
yes,
I'm already. I'm
did
already not on
also-
Rio's side because he does not appreciate her third skill. Super Aoko's third skill. Because like
I don't like you because I use Alco as a DPS, not as a support.
well, I still.
Well, I mean, you
even
reduce the
as
cooldown of
that-
other supports, and then you do better DPS. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but
like-
two cooldowns. The fight's already over by that point.
I mean,
Alco's 120,
Oh, okay. So
by the
you're
way, and
you're
I
annoyed at Plushie for suggesting a min turn type of thing, and it's like, oh, okay. All right.
Look, the point is my Alco's 120, and that means I have a more.
yes,
more
and my
guts to
buff would
speak.
save you. My buff would save her
No,
TAs.
but I want my buff because it's my favorite character. You don't understand. It's about me.
See, min turns with normal DPS has gotten so dull that's why I'm 120ing Omi, because nobody min turns with her. But when I do it, it's gonna be cool. Anyways,
Rio's
yeah,
over
that's
here
that's
trying
it with
to.
Alco. I think
He's trying to monopolize
That's- I think
discussion
it's-
of all of the best servants by 120ing all of the best servants.
I personally think it's really stupid to suggest buffing Aoko. She is not going to get buffed. She does not deserve to get buffed. She does not deserve.
Honestly, as much as I
You know,
agree that
it's gonna
she needs
happen,
buff,
so-
very little. There is we just got announced that the movie is dropping this year.
Oh,
yeah.
so you never know.
It
They
is
could do a
possible.
thing. They could do a thing.
Yeah, it is possible. I mean, they're going to rerun her at the very least. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, the
but-
banners are 100% coming back. For that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if anything, I would like them to buff Alice, but I mean, Alice is good. Don't get me wrong, but like,
I mean, she, among casters, she's elite for sure.
yeah, among casters, that's the problem, right? That's always
So
been the
they're
problem.
gonna buff her when the movie comes out for sure, 100%.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I no spoilers. I think I know where the first movie is gonna end, and it's pretty relevant for Alice. So it's just
Yeah,
very good timing.
yeah. I mean, they did show part of it in the really short trailer, but yeah, it's gonna be great. Alice could get a buff, but I don't know.
I think
yeah,
Alice
anyways.
deserves a buff more than Alco. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it's just caster issue. Like, other than damage,
No,
I think
you know
she's
who
really
deserves
good,
it more
but the
than both
damage
of them?
sometimes just.
Sojiro.
Do you know who deserves the most buff out of anything in the entire game? Number 3 on the list, Tomoe no Mae. What a disaster of a character. There was a person who told me, yo, Plushie, thanks for your SSR ticket suggestion. I picked Tomoe over Waver. And then after he made that comment, because I saw it recently, and Waver obviously got a buff and became like elite once again. After seeing that comment, I unlisted that video because I did not expect this character to be, I did not expect this character to, not get touched within 5 years. But whatever.
Well, actually, it says it right there. It's 7 years and 55 days.
True.
7 years.
The last time they buffed her was the Enmity
Here's the
event.
thing. Look, I definitely
This is
think
also when they last
Tomoe
buffed the
deserves a buff.
Tomcat.
But Tomoe is not unusable.
She
She's just
is
never your first or
unusable.
second option. She's your third option.
No, she's not your third option. You have Summer Tiamat, you have Castoria. Do you know what your third option is? Your third option is a second Summer Tiamat. Like, there is zero space.
I saw a lot of people comparing her to Lady Avalon, most if anything.
Dude, Lady Avalon is low-key getting creeped by fucking Tiamat already. And like, dude, no, but this character is like, I used to be in the camp that I think cooldown reduction is very important, guys. I think we should respect it because she gets more powerful as the roster gets more powerful, right? Because, cooldown reduction is a buff type that scales its power level depending on what skills you are reducing cooldowns for. So on a technical level, she's not scared of power creep because she power creeps with other better skills. But in reality, there's just no space to put her in the team. She is way too slow. Her skills do nothing. And her MP is half a Koyan Light skill 1. Like, Koyan Light skill 1 is literally Tomomo's MPing twice on the same turn. And you can run 2 of them. Like, this is unusable. No, this character is actually fucking unusable. Literally unusable right now if you care about anything. I'm sorry. Maybe in NA a little bit. In JP, this character is worthless.
This rant made me go up. I'm like, what was where was Tomoe on that tier list last year? And she was like at the top.
Nah, I am fucking high. She is like a D tier.
Hey, stay tuned for the caster tier list. That's gonna be a fun one.
No, if she doesn't get a buff next week, because next week her ban is gonna come up. If she doesn't get a buff next week, I'm putting her in D tier. I do not care. Okay. This character.
That's where Dale Lily was.
When Grandcaster happened, I pulled for MP5 and then I granded her at 120 this character. I 120 her. This is the only thing that is worth a damn with Grand Tomoe is that her background is also blue and it matches the card border. That's it. She might as well not be there. Okay? She just doesn't have anything. She's so slow. Like, it's by the time she gets it going, the fight is over twice already. Like, I'm already in the third fight. I'm on fight number 3, right? Like, by the time she finishes helping me on Sir Nunos, I'm already fighting ORT. Okay, get out of here. This character just is no. Anyways, there you go. That's
fair enough.
Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Just no.
So like I want an NP buff for her because like her NP buffing her NP
buff her second skill.
Well, anything
buff her NP.
Well, first off, her NP buff was like a slight increase in healing, so it's kind of an opinion whether or not there was a first NP buff. But it is kind of funny. Like 2 of her buffs have literally just been adding a little bit of healing. Because that's what happened with her
Oh,
third
from
skill
skill
too.
three.
Weren't both of them like year 1 or year 2 at most? That
Yes, they
changed a
were.
lot.
They were immediately added after her addition,
Yeah.
almost as if they should have came. Those skills should have come with her kit to begin with, but for some reason they didn't give it to her, and then
It's
they.
It's funny because this is so
free.
similar to the Arjuna situation.
Yeah,
Year
like,
one
what-
syndrome is real.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like her kit was incomplete, and then they buffed her like within less than a year, I'm pretty sure, of her release, and then they added the healing, which she needed. It's like they intentionally held it back because they wanted like a interlude story with her. Maybe they wanted like a haha, Tomoe is cute, and also that's the last time we've ever seen of her in the story. But whatever, I'm not gonna complain about that. I don't actually mind because
Well, here's the thing. Characters
yeah.
that are, if you notice, characters that are extra main characters tend not to show up in the story too much.
Because they don't want to cuck
because they're-
Hakuno or
I mean,
something.
they're the
yeah,
game
you
isn't
can't
showing up,
cuck
am I right?
Hakuno.
You can't cuck Hakuno, but apparently you can fuck Hakuno. I'm sorry, but after OC3. I'm sorry. That was vulgar.
What's
I'm
wrong with
apologizing.
you?
What?
You can romance Hakuno. There you go. But like, no, look, they rhyme. It rhymed. Okay, I took the opportunity. It rhymed.
Apparently
But yeah,
you can suck
you
Hakuno.
can romance Hakuno. Anyways,
And you can tuck Hakuno. Wait, that's actually true. Shit.
Anyway,
but yeah,
so
Tomoe.
I think they should just buff her second skill, and what they should do on the second skill, is have it change her NP and give her a completely different NP. I don't know what they would do. They could do it though. They've shown that you can just change NPs with a skill button press. Do it. Give Tomoe a different NP.
I mean, her NP
which
is
would already
already
be upgraded, mind you.
I mean,
Her NP's the
Buy
only
her
good thing
second
about her,
skill.
though.
like.
No. Make her offensive.
Oh, I
mean,
don't
I've
get it,
seen
bro.
some
Like,
people.
I don't
I
get
mean,
it.
look, BB Dubai is.
Look, I'm giving ideas. I'm not saying they're good ideas, but I'm
Yeah.
giving ideas.
Yeah, well, that's
I mean, I've
usually
seen
the
people
case.
suggest like party MP charge on skill and maybe cooldown -1 for the party on skill. I mean, I can see
I
that.
think
That's like the most realistic thing, maybe. But
I think
don't know.
I think that still snowballs way too hard. Like, I know it's gonna be like, well, Summer Tiamat's broken, but if you start making it so like she can just cooldown reduce other people and then cooldown reduce other people again, which lets her cooldown reduce other people more often, it's just gonna go like
Hold
a
on.
little too hard.
But we have teams already that are cooldown reducers that can reduce cooldown reducers that feed into each other. Like
It's literally
already
just
a
Lord
thing, and
Logris,
the
and
game-
it happens for 3 turns, then you can't do it anymore.
No, any team you run where you have multiple cooldown reducers that affect the party, do that.
But,
but it's not on an
but
MP.
none
I
of them
kind of
have it on an
understand what
NP.
where others coming
Like
from.
you can't repeat it the
I
same
know
way.
what
Like
auto
Koyansky can
means.
only use it once every like 8 turns. Or, sorry, 7 turns. And then she's not going to be alive at
I
that
agree
point.
with Otto that MP is so volatile. Like it's so scary to buff it.
Which is
because
why
of the
I-
implications of it being spammable and whatnot, and AOE buff or a cooldown reduction.
Which is why I think it's better to buff the NP than the skill, because if you make it so you can spam, like, if it's like some crazy like 80% battery, like she's just gonna constantly have her NP over and over and over again. Because every time it goes down from like a 4 cooldown to now it's 2 turn cooldown because of the 5th depend, and it's
Well, that's why do something that's not a battery. Just give her something that'll be useful without being like a battery for herself. I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing, right? When you see an effect that is too broken, what do you do to balance it in FGO in general? Right? You make it only apply to certain traded servants, right? That's how you buff it. So I am proposing cooldown reduction by 5, but only for Tomoe faces.
it's
Look, I am coming from an unbiased balance
How
standpoint.
many Tomoe faces do you have grilled?
unbiased.
How many
Uh,
Tomoes do you have grilled?
But how would this help
double
Tomoe Cat?
Koenskaya, and then I don't know. It wakes her up or something. Okay, it prevents her from sleeping. Whatever. Just give her.
You have
It gives
every
her coffee.
Tomoe but cat grilled.
Yeah, I do have every Tomoe. I mean, you
What
say that
cat?
as if there's a lot of them. There's like 5 of them, bro.
There's 4.
This Tama Lancer, but she's not even my main Lancer anymore because Liz Lancer is just like 20 times
Well,
better.
no,
I think.
right. Oh wait, there's 5 outside of Tomoe.
Yeah.
What's
There's
Tomoe?
Tama Shark, I guess, but yeah, or like whatever you want to call her. Like people jokingly call her Tama Shark because I think that's a.
Wait, there's Lancer original flavor,
And then the 2 fake
Koenskaya,
ones,
and
yeah,
then,
and then cat,
crispy
cat, yeah,
Koenskaya, and then cat. So there's 5. Yeah. Wow, the Tomoe
Cat.
5.
yeah. Wow. Also, Chad, Aria's not gonna happen. Let's just not fucking kid ourselves. Aria's not happening.
She
So
didn't happen this year. It's not gonna happen.
yeah.
Instead, we got Demeter slop.
Hey, you got 2 Demeter
he
defenders
really.
here.
Ryou just really hates that I'm winning
you
for
know,
once.
this is such a funny topic. I have never changed Grand before, but I changed my Grand from Tamamo Lancer to Demeter after she came.
Let's go.
It's such a timely
Nice.
topic.
I also changed my Grand Lancer from Tomo Lancer to Liz. Tomo Lancer is just getting betrayed everywhere, but you know,
Yeah.
I think she also deserves to be on this list.
Grand Lancer.
I'm gonna be
because-
completely honest. She also deserves to be on this list. Tomo Lancer, like she is so bad. Like we literally looked at the numbers. Her anti-mail
Speaking
damage
of.
is about the same as other single target Lancers without hitting trades. That is like genuinely the worst thing ever. But whatever. You know, it's just
It's
they're so
ironic
bad.
that you're talking about Grand Lancers because I'm using Demeter. Like she is my go-to support for the Grand Lancer fight because she just busts the whole team.
I like that you guys call her Demeter. It's like she's a meter.
Oh, Demeter.
I think it's. I always say Demeter. I think that's how it's
Demeter
supposed
sounds
to be, but I'm not an
funnier.
expert either, to be honest. Yeah, it definitely sounds
Demeter.
funny. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummy
Demeter.
Victor.
She's the meter, bro. The
Yeah.
meter. She do beat the meter.
He's dummy
Yeah, I
turd.
don't know.
Hold on.
I just
Look,
wish I could.
No, I'm not lying. Look, I googled it, and like it sounds like what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember googling it a
Demeter.
long while back because it does look like Demeter or something, but it's apparently Demeter.
I think maybe in English
Demeter.
it's like that, but I think in like Greek it's Demeter because
You know,
Japanese
that's
always
true.
tries
Yeah.
to like
Yeah, but, like, I'm not gonna say
your name in
Ieson.
Japanese is Demeteru.
Like
Yeah, true.
I knew a guy growing up named Jason. I'm not gonna start calling him Ieson.
Jason.
I always
Jason.
say Yason when I talk
Press
English.
X to
And some guys get
Yason.
triggered about it, but I'm like I got used to it. I don't know.
And I'm not gonna start
I
calling the
usually
soap
stick
Ias.
with the. Oh,
Also,
dude,
it's
dude.
funny again this topic. There's always one guy like who's triggering comments whenever someone says Uriel. It's like Euriare or something like. But it's like everyone says Uriel.
That's right. I was about to say there's a character I know that there's a hill I'm going to die on about their name pronunciation because everyone I know says it differently, and it's Erisei because it's written in Japanese Erisei. So I say Erisei, but everyone else says Eris, and I'm like, but it says Erisei.
True, but to be honest, I don't think her name is necessarily Japanese because it's written in katakana, so it's maybe a foreign name anyway. It's Erise, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I've never heard of that name in any other Japanese work or person.
I just
or-
really love that one line that I think it's in her Valentine's or something, where she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's pronounced," and since it's in English, it just says her name again. It's like this doesn't help at all. It's pronounced Eris.
Nobody's calling her Sukasaha. No.
You know what's the most cursed thing though? I've heard people say scat hat. Like that's
Yeah,
the most
scat
cursed
hat.
thing I've ever
That
heard.
is
Scat
that is
hat, bro.
disgusting.
That sounds
is
Scat
disgusting,
hatch?
yeah.
That is the worst.
Scat
But
hatch.
no, it's
Hey.
pronounced-
Yeah,
Skahach.
it's like skaha, right? Like
It's
Skahach.
Skahach.
Oh yeah,
Scott.
another
There's
thing
like
that
a
people get
huh
triggered about is
to the end of it.
when I say Kirike sometimes people are like it's Cersei.
Oh, Cersei. I mean, it is
But-
Kirike.
Cuticle?
Yeah.
I did that. I was
no,
I was doing
it is
something and I started
ambiguous.
calling her cuticle, and people got mad at me for it. They're
Yeah,
like,
I don't,
"You're
that
saying it
particular
wrong."
one
It
particularly
is-
triggers people.
It is ambiguous because everyone who knew how to say it is dead, and they probably didn't write it down.
Lost to history.
Dead language moment.
Yeah.
But like it came up because I was just reading something, and you know it was a Japanese post, and it was came up as cuticle, and so I started saying that, and then my mind blanked on her actual name or how I normally say it, and I just started saying cuticle. And people were like, "That's not
Yeah.
right," and I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say it now. Now I will say it that way just to annoy people. I love name pronunciations in FGO because like there's a lot of times where I'm like, I will be like they're definitely a historical figure from some country or something, but like I've only learned them from FGO, and so I'll say the name as it's like written in FGO, and it's like that's not really what it is. But like that's how I'm gonna say it.
What, Bishone? You
Yeah,
mean
biscotti.
biscotti? That's a joke. That's not even. It's another thing.
I also call it Bishoni Biscotti because her name was really hard for me to remember for some reason. I don't know why. Like
Maeve.
I don't know why I had such a hard time remembering her name, but like Biscotti stuck in my
Did-
mind, so I just called her
I called her
Biscotti.
biscuits,
think
but it
people
didn't
actually
catch on,
pronounce-
so now I call her Bishona.
Do you think people pronounce Queen Maeve more
Medba.
correctly because of the boys?
Because
Yeah, the-
I forgot there
boys,
was
Queen Maeve
there was
is,
some
the
YouTuber
boys
way
character.
back when in ancient times for FGO, and they always said Med B, and I wanted to just
Medical B.
God. Like really
Med B.
Med B.
Where's
forgot
Med
who it
A,
was. That was
bro?
so long ago. but
Where's
That
Med
just-
someone
A?
always said Med
Yeah,
B.
she's already there.
Followed
It's
by Med
Medea.
C.
Is a
Oh.
fucking implies the
Oh
existence
yeah, that's
of
another
Med
thing.
A.
You guys say Medea, right? I say Media.
I say Media.
I think I
Okay.
say Medea.
Sometimes I'll
as
say
well.
Medea.
It's just
I
he
say
said
both,
Med A.
Come to think
so-
of it,
Okay.
I just
Medea,
we-
Medea. I think I definitely use both depending on just the context.
I-
of
Medic-
what I'm
it just sounds
Whenever
too
I'm
much like
mispronouncing a word, I just say English, not my native language. You know.
it just sounds
we
too
can use that
like
as an excuse.
part of the reason why I say Medea sometimes is because it just sounds Medea sounds too much like Medea, which is an established character in American mythology, if you will. You know the
Who?
you know
Is
the
it like a
Tyler
Native
Perry
American god?
movies with the like Medea like goes to jail and does whatever the fuck and stuff.
I'm sorry.
You know the
you said
movies.
American mythology, and then you're like the Tyler Perry movies.
I'm saying it as a
Okay, I know what you're
joke.
talking about now, but that's not American mythology.
America does have a lack
it's
of.
deeply
you know,
embedded within our culture at this point. Okay, like you
It's
say
not.
Medea, you know who it is.
Oh, my
For those who
God.
don't know, there's
American, not my
there's-
native
He refers
language.
to the Tyler Perry movies as a
Yeah.
American mythology.
That's a funny way to put it.
I mean,
I'm
what
sitting
other
there,
mythology
in
do we
my
have?
brain, I'm like, what American mythology?
I also like this is funny because I assume because normally you don't have like guests on the screen, but I'm like detached from you guys. I'm like in the middle of the screen.
yeah,
You guys are staring
so-
me down.
So if
You're
you don't know what
judging
it is, there's like this series of movies that this guy named Tyler Perry made where he dresses up as a woman.
Otto just
like a very
ignored you,
sassy
by
black
the way.
woman.
He's not gonna acknowledge it.
Uh-huh.
He's hazing.
I was what are you talking about? I'm explaining it just in case he doesn't know.
No, Otto, did you not hear what Miss just said?
Yeah, he said he's detached from it.
No,
No,
he said
I
he's
meant like you're in your
detached from
overlay.
us. Look on the screen.
I
Oh.
was talking about the
Oh,
overlay with my
okay.
avatar.
No, we're just talking to him.
But
like,
you are
oh,
right. I actually
oh,
don't know
okay,
anything about
gotcha.
Tyler Perry. I don't
Yeah,
know anything about
yeah,
it.
I
So
don't
are
blame you for
partially
that.
correct anyway.
So, okay. Detached has multiple meanings. Okay.
It's probably for the
It
best.
does look like we're
it's just
just-
movies where he cross dresses.
Yeah. And
But anyway,
whispering,
the
like,
list
"Damn,
on
this
everyone
guy's kinda
quotes it
weird. What is
without
he
even
doing here?
having
Can we get
watched
rid
the
of him?"
movies.
Otto, we can resume the list now. You can stop showing
Yeah.
your amazingly
yeah.
bad Grand Lancer gameplay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the boss isn't Earth or Dragon, and it takes 2 turns instead of 1. So, anyways,
Exactly. You should feel bad.
let's go on
Honestly, doesn't
to
even have a
Scotty.
consistent.
Okay, so
Wait,
I think what we
Scotty.
I think
Scotty's
what
number
we
4.
should I think what we should do, I think we should go through like the first like 5 or 10, then we go and switch to sorting
Yeah,
by class,
First 10.
and we
yeah.
can look at
Let's do
look at
first
the
10.
tops for. Okay.
But
Scotty?
Scotty definitely could use a buff. I would buff her third skill and have her battery be like sympathetic. So like when she uses it on someone else, she also
It
gets
also gives it to
50%.
herself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because her
Yeah,
NP's
you just
her
don't get to
NP's
use her
really
NP
good. It's
often
just
enough.
kind of hard to get her NP
Yeah.
unless you're like using
Yeah, I
someone
always
else
give
to
her
charge
like,
her.
because I don't do min turns, I always just give her like a Prisma Cosmos just to have a better time of using her MP sometimes.
Yeah, and again,
Ooh,
I
this
know
left
people
case go.
are tired of this, but like she used to be one of the only like, spammable, sustainable, quick support MPs that could help like a pure quick team. But now we have the failed mother who got ranked 19 points. Unfortunately, that just ruins everything. So Scotty definitely needs a bit of a boost after that, in my opinion. If you want her MP to actually like, you can like technically you can also just completely pivot out of her MP and then focus on her skills. But we already have a Scotty that does that better. So I do believe yes, helping her get her MP is would be a nice idea. So yeah, I completely agree. Give her a self battery while she also charges someone else. I think that's
Yeah.
she was
seems
16,
reasonable.
not 19. Oh, Raiko's 9. Is Raiko 19? I don't remember. Yeah, but basically
rough.
she got deemed a failed mom by Demeter.
How about a spread 50%
Unfortunately.
battery? They're not going to add a demerit to it, and AoE 50 on a 6-turn cooldown with like no downside is a little absurd. Like it's already
probably
absurd
just
that
2.
Tiamat
Probably
gives.
self plus 1. Yeah.
It's already absurd that Tiamat does like self 50, AoE 30, and then
Yeah, she
has
does
attack
the
and a
test
heal.
battery. Yeah.
50 for
Yeah, it's
everyone.
a test
is,
barrier
like-
on an actual full support.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
we
like,
should nerf Tiamat. That's anti-buff.
I do actually think she is bad design for the game. Again, she ignores too many old gimmicks. Like her debuff resistance is acts as an immunity 99% of the time. Her spammable invul obviously protects the entire team from taking hits at all. Buff removal resist covers the only weakness Castoria has, and she gives so much crit damage. So I do think she is actually too much. I know boss fights already are like kind of disrespected in this game. Like nobody gives a shit about boss fight like viability anyways, but she really just made everything feel like it doesn't matter. In my opinion, like she is one of the best offensive supports in the game while being one of the best defensive supports in the game, and that's just like not okay. I really don't think that is okay.
They let it happen a second time.
Yeah, and like I mean she's not like as good as a farming support as Castoria, but like on the other hand, I think in terms of boss fights she just like beats too many things. Like she can literally ignore Cernunos. Why did you let her ignore Cernunos? We checked the data mine, or I mean we could have just checked the fight like gimmick or whatever, but like all of Cernunos' debuffs, including his curse and HP drain, are 100%. So Tiamat's MP ignores it. Like
unless
Why?
you're Fae, that's their way of counterbalancing
Unless
it
you're
and
Fae.
getting past Castoria's.
getting past
magic
what
resist.
Castoria?
Yeah.
Then I just bring 2 Tiamats. What am I? Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to pick Castoria. You're right. I mean, who cares? She cleanses anyways. Like,
Anyways, Scotty
Anyways.
is a little more straightforward on what she needs, I'd say. 'Cause I know some people say
Yeah.
like give her an NP gain
Yeah.
buff. I
Or-
think that's kind of just cringe. It's like, okay, let's.
Or
If-
change her second skill to be a reoccurring debuff that applies.
Look, all I'm
So
gonna
it
say
goes up
is
to
if they wanted Quick to actually be good
90%?
at looping, they would have given Omi's second skill a rainbow buff instead of Buster and Arts. Because I think Omi would have been a wonderful quick looping support if she had a quick
Yes.
buff, but
Yes, 70 charge for
she doesn't.
quick, but no. No, instead you have
Yep,
to
but
do
she doesn't
double team
because
to
screw
get what
you.
she could do.
Yeah, because Omi's like, I love everyone as a mother. Unless you're quick, then you should be put up for adoption. So yeah, there you go.
I mean, she only has like 2 eyes. One's for Buster, one's for Arts. So yeah.
True.
She does
Almost
mind's
allowed.
eye. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, what's the next one? Oh,
it's Morgan.
Can we skip this one? Because
there
like
you
I don't
go.
even.
Is Morgan
I don't
still
even-
worth rolling in 2026?
Oh my god.
Just give her
I
an MP
don't-
upgrade.
I don't feel like.
Look, give her an MP
I don't
upgrade so
think she
people can
needs a
stop
buff. I
complaining
think-
about Spartacus.
No,
No, she
Spartacus
doesn't need
still
a
needs
buff,
more
but
of
she
a
needs a
buff.
buff to remain top tier, right? Like see, here's the thing. When the single buff servants, there are 2 goals. They either want to make an unpopular character still usable, or they want to make a popular character still top tier. I think if they want to make Morgan maintain the top tier status, they could definitely give her a buff in terms of damage. Would that make her too good? Probably. Yes, actually, that will make her too good. But it's Morgan, so who gives a shit? Because, you know, they gotta shove Lost Spell 6 down our throats every time they have a chance, so it's fine.
True.
I can definitely
That's
see
why
this
they're-
happen.
They should do
they're
that in
gonna buff
anime
Morgan.
form.
True.
Yeah,
They should give us a lot of
every
spells in anime.
every time I see her pit up against like some sort of man boss, she just completely shreds them. So like, I feel
Yeah.
like it's fine
She
to be
wipes the
really
floor
good
with it.
against
Yeah,
man
but
enemies.
so does every
and
other AOE
No,
buster unit.
No, that
It's
is not
Koyan.
true.
Hers
No, I don't
scales
believe that's
better,
true because
so-
she has super effective that also she gives overcharge to herself every time she MPs. So her overcharge isn't even 1.
So
at
it's always
default. Her overcharge is like
62%
2
instead
at
of
default.
50%.
Yes. So against
is-
man, like she absolutely shreds them. So I don't
Which-
actually think that's that valid of an argument.
Which, by the way,
but yeah,
that means she might as well be better quick, because quick is like 7% boost at base because of how quick multiplier works. And if she's always increasing her damage, but wait, actually, hold on, 1.5, it's slightly better.
Also,
because
the
1.5 would be
overcharge happens after damage
11%.
the first time. Sure, after the first MP, but the first MP is weaker.
yes.
No,
what?
the-
What?
whoa,
the first MP
no,
is
the
only
first-
overcharge. What? What's the problem with that?
Yeah, but the first NP is also the one that gets the defense down.
Look, how often are we checking traits in farming notes? I mean,
come
all
I'm not even
on.
talking about farm, dude. You don't. Okay, I guess if you want her to be better
See,
at farming,
this is
you can
why
make
it's
her first
always-
skill party wide charge.
This is why it's always
That-
painful
that
for
would
me
kill
to
Toy and
argue
Dark
with
completely,
Ryou,
but you know, it's-
because like basically all of my favorites have anti-earth or anti-demonic, and it's like, I mean, like, why should we even count anti-trade? All right.
No, but okay. Here's the thing, right? I think like you can also make her better at multicore. I think if you make her first battery party wide 30 MP, she would be like so good at farming.
She would be so good.
She would be so broken at farming. She would make Koyan Dark look like absolute just a giant piece of crap, but it's fine.
Damn.
But you know,
All
But,
I'm saying is, like, I agree that they should buff Morgan, but I don't.
maybe not too much. Maybe like a small buff.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
like
okay with a
everyone,
small
because like
buff.
everyone acts like Morgan's washed. I don't think Morgan's washed, but I think that there's just a lot of alternatives now that can accomplish similar things. Number 6 is washed though, and was never not washed.
Wait, hold on.
Who's number 6?
Okay.
Scroll down a
You
little
have
bit.
Is it
to
made
click
alter
the-
still? I think it was number 6 when I did my video.
Did you not click
If it
the button
is,
to
it's
scroll
one of the
down?
worst SSRs in my opinion.
Let me find that. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh no,
Is it not
it's the
there?
same
Like
list.
like at the top? You just have to
click
scroll
in-
that
you just
section
click in the
down.
list
I
and
think.
scroll
I
down.
can't. You're both
Click in the
talking. What?
section.
Click in.
Click in the section and scroll down.
I think it's his own like
Oh,
embedded section. or
okay,
something.
okay.
Yeah, like
there's there's
It's
something.
on the
weird thing,
websites
yeah.
for it.
No, well, I mean, it wasn't. It doesn't let you scroll unless you click on it. So, made
Oh,
alter.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like weirdly embedded
Oh,
or
so
something.
so Proto Morgan, got it. These are the same
I
picture, by the
firmly
way.
think that she's one of the worst SSRs in the game, and she absolutely deserves to be on that list.
Yep.
She does. She needs an MP upgrade. She needs a skill 3 fix. Like she needs a skill 1 fix because it doesn't affect yourself, does it? The quick up.
Yeah, I think you might be. Only her the
No, I
other
think-
quick up affects her. The slow cooldown one.
Oh my god.
I
Does
think
it?
it's like
No,
attack
no,
up
no,
for
no,
her,
no. You're
and then-
thinking. You're thinking.
yeah, it-
Woo.
Oh,
Woo is the
I'm
one that
thinking
has
Woo,
the.
You're right. Okay,
yeah.
so
that's
her
weird.
Hers
her
still
first skill
affects
is
Oh, was
herself
it like
Very
what was? Okay.
because Woo's
so her first
doesn't-
skill is fine.
Yeah.
Her second skill had a really bad upgrade. So they need to, like, this third skill needs to be 1 turn. Like not 1 attack 3 turns. But you
But
know
it
what? It
is
can be.
1
You know what?
turn.
It can be 30%.
It's
3
one turn with
turns.
the 50.
No, it's
with
1
the
attack.
Fifth append. No, I think.
All I'm gonna
I think you
say
should just
is,
do
buff
like a,
duration.
dude, remember when we were complaining about like Ketz's skill buff not being all that crazy? That skill buff makes this skill makes that skill buff look like, you know, the best thing ever.
Dude,
holy
this skill
shit.
buff giving her like draining 1,000 HP and then giving her a delayed buff that restores 3,000 HP and that's all the buff does, I think is like the worst. This is the worst upgrade of a skill the game has ever had.
I thought it was
Like it is.
It's not the worst. There's
Zenobia.
some like completely pointless ones, like the
No.
Spartacus one, for instance. But like it's
Oh,
still up there.
Oh, I got Zenobia. Zenobia
like-
is like
Like
oh my
objectively, the
god.
Spartacus buff is the worst because it's like it literally does nothing.
I think the Zenobia one is like when she procs guts, she gives the party 10 charge or something, and it only happens once.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of really bad ones, but yes, this is
The Spartacus buff, what, for his heal, where it increased it to
I think it was they
1,500?
just increased his healing per turn, which is like he's
yeah.
gonna one
yeah.
His first skill
anyway.
used to
Does
be like
nothing to begin with.
600, and then it went up to 1,500. 600 per turn is kind of
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, wow, that's one skill.
And then there was like
Wow.
a Martha buff as well, where her AOE heal was just increased a little bit, and then nothing else changed.
Berserker Friend's skill 2 buff only adds 10% defense down for 1 turn.
against one enemy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and it's
God.
also like it didn't make it an AoE chance to stun. It didn't make it go from 60 to 100%. It's just 10% more defense down. It is genuinely one of the worst in the game.
Early FGO buffs were pretty bad sometimes.
Dude, who comes up with this stuff? Who gets paid for this? Like, come on.
But yeah, no. So I do think Maid Alter could use so change the third skill to be like just 3 turns, 30% up for 3 turns. Let her stack it a couple times, and then also give her like an MP upgrade.
Wait,
But Maid Alter deserves-
what's her third skill cooldown?
It is 1 attack, 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown.
Should be a one-turn cooldown.
It's-
Okay,
it's
okay,
30
so
quick for- yeah.
so whenever she how about you do the Ishtar route? Whenever she presses, she gets her whole deck.
Oh, you know what?
No,
Because Ishtar
no,
got it.
like because it's a one hit quick, and it's like she doesn't really have a lot for her cards. So
right,
what
buff
I
it-
want,
okay, still buff it to be 3 turns, and then have her set her deck.
no, here's what I
or
want.
maybe I don't know.
I want them to buff her NP, and every time she uses her NP, it resets her third skill to 0 cooldown. That way, every time, like she has access
Isn't it like
to that
lore
every
accurate?
single
Isn't
time.
it like a isn't the
Because it's
skill
called
like a reload as well?
Yeah, it's called reload. Yeah.
They should do like something cool like they did with Sugitani, because she's a sniper as well. Her kit makes sense lore-wise, and it's fun and effective.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Can
you
do
like
both.
you charge it
You could
up,
also like
and then the
throw
longer
a
you wait,
thing on there.
Like
Before
how
you take
does
your
a
shot.
permanent
Your
3-star
syndrome.
have a cooler and better working kit than a limited 5-star? It's
Well, because Sugitani is like year 8,
modern.
and Maid
Yeah.
Alter
Yeah,
is you like
true.
year 2, and
Yeah,
like
she's
their
year
idea
2.
of a cool sniper servant.
No,
is very-
but my question is, how did Sugitani get the buff? like right after she released, and then it was one of the best buffs in the game. It made her
It
so
is.
like.
It's-
Oh
it's
my
honestly so
God.
If
skinny.
it's a 5 stars, you'll be absolutely correct.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's frame kind of funny on stream, but I just realized what the next one is.
Yes,
it
she's
just
yeah.
happens to be
peeking
right
out
next
from the bottom.
next to
I love the
Rio.
frame
Hold on,
right now as I'm watching this stream.
I have an explanation in defense for why she's up so high, because it's not just
It's
about.
because she just
Be-
hasn't
be-
gotten a
because
buff.
you
It's the same
viewbotted
thing
it,
with
I know,
Morgan.
Number one
Rio.
reason is popularity, if anything.
Rio,
It's
you
the
The
same
number one
as
reason
with
is
Morgan.
popularity, but for Melusine, I think most people, after they've seen how they've handled NP changes, myself included, wanted buff to her third skill to rework how it works and to make it more modern in how she transforms. Because the one-way transformation, like, so that Melusine started with a one-way transformation, then Ptolemy let you go back and forth, but now you have things like Summer Shiki, and Flora, where it's like these form changes that you can do and you can pick and stuff like that. So I think that people wanting a buff to Melusine's third skill is not an invalid thing, because that wouldn't really change her damage much. It would just make her easier to use, right?
So
for her
what you're
gimmick.
suggesting is like a quality of life buff.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
quality of life buff.
I mean, we've had those like with what's his face, William Tell, right? Like that's kind of a quality of life buff.
That was
instead of
that was the quality of life buff. for sure.
yeah. So we could definitely have that.
So like just give an option so that, like, obviously changing, from 1 to 3 is 100% battery. Give the option that if you change from 3 to 1, it's like, a 50% battery and you change back, or let you on 1 press it and not change and get like the NP damage buff, right?
Yeah, you can choose at least. Like even if
Like,
it's only
remember,
one way, you can choose.
Single
not
target
to-
Melusine has 2 skills only, and it kind of hurts her.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I mean, obviously, you could also go the Ptolemy route, where if you start at 3, you can go back to 1, and then you get a different buff, like maybe like an attack up because she's, I don't know, or
Sure,
arts up
attack
because
up.
she's more, I don't know, MP, not MP damage, maybe, I don't know, like carb buff, I don't know, whatever, right? Like you could give her a different buff, and then she turns back to single target form, so you can use her. You start in 3 and then you go back to 1. Right, and then you can choose probably, because I do know people that starts in 3 and wants to keep her in 3 because they just want the MP damage buff, and then they want to start as AOE. So like, yeah, it's just like you got to give her some choices.
Yeah, so that's what I think it is.
transformation.
It's definitely a popularity thing, but I think it's also from people wanting that quality of life. It's also from people wanting her to get an NP buff, which I'm also not opposed to personally.
You want her to
the
rival
new plug.
Kratos?
The
No,
new plug has been disastrous for Melusine stocks.
Okay,
now
no. Okay, here's the thing. Like, yes, you can argue that, oh, now everybody can Black Rail loop, but there's still problems, right? Like with Black Rail looping with the new plug, you cannot use the Mystic Code skill, right? Like immediately on the third wave. So you're actually losing a lot of burst on the third wave. I know most people don't have trouble with third wave damage, but for AoE, sometimes you do need that little push, right? So me personally, I think the real thing that made Melusine like feel like she's losing her stocks are all the characters that could do BG with the old plug, like Solomon being a free character that probably does more damage against archers than Melusine in Buster looping. Or Lord Logris. I mean, they obviously don't fight the same class, but like if we're talking about neutral buster BG looping, Lord Logris sure made her look really underwhelming. So like I really think it's more so the abundance of Black Rail loopers in Buster that really made Melusine not feel like the monster that she used to be.
and
But
that's why they
just
should
me.
buff her NP. Bazinga. But
I mean, you know what? I was hoping they would release another Buster AoE SSR Lancer to like sort of like, power creep, or like, at least make, give Melusine a run for her money. But since they refused to release it, sure, just make her the only one that matters, I guess.
exactly. Plus, she's been out for almost 5 years and no buff. Oh,
Well, she's
What,
been
me?
out for that long?
no,
Me?
No, Melusine.
I've been out for 5 years.
Well,
plus she and Anna are
congratulations,
getting married on this stream, as we announced earlier.
Wow.
No, I'm not out yet though.
Oh, you're deeply closeted.
Yeah.
Otto's a
Yeah.
deeply closeted.
Yeah, frankly,
you
at
guys
this
seen
point,
that
Yes.
McDonald? Where he's like,
Yeah.
I'm a deeply
No, I'm a
closeted
deeply
gay man.
closeted gay man. Are you
Oh,
saying
so
you're gay? No.
No.
I'm deeply closeted.
Actually,
Yeah,
frankly,
that's
that
true.
You
that
don't
would
know
probably destroy
It's-
my
it's-
dad's
it's,
life because my sister's getting her tubes tied. So, yeah,
you got to carry on the family line, Otto.
yeah, I gotta carry on the bloodline. I'm not gonna say my last name. No.
The bloodline must remain pure. Wait, no, hold on, that's a different thing.
Wait. Whoa.
Must
Yeah,
continue,
yeah, we
not
can't-
remain pure, bro.
Yeah, we can't.
Nobody's talking about
include
bloodline remain pure. Okay, come on.
we can't.
Hold on, back up. We don't want the bloodline to remain pure. I made a mistake.
I mean, if he's
Whoops.
marrying me, it's not gonna be pure anymore, bro.
That is such a funny way of putting it. It's like you can't marry a gay man. We gotta keep the bloodline pure. What? You're not gonna have kids. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going like bloodline pure. Like what are you implying there? Anyway,
Sorry. Let's continue. Are we
Anyway,
done
the
with
video was from
Melusine
Norm
yet?
McDonald, who's a comedian. Yeah,
First
Norm
Emperor.
McDonald died a couple years ago. He was funny though.
Damn.
But yeah,
Almost 8 years.
Melusine, I do think this shows like I wouldn't say FGO have a power creep problem. They like once in a blue moon they come up with something just absolutely disgusting like Summer Tiamat, but like they don't really do consistent power creep. But I still think over the years, like for 5 years, you definitely see a grow in DPS power level. Because if we go back like 2 years and then we're talking about the Melusine buff, everybody would say you're crazy. Right, like you're absolutely insane. Like, why are you buffing one of the literally most broken DPSs in the game? But now, I don't think it's absurd. I think I can see it happening. I don't think she necessarily needs it.
They buffed Kama. They gave Kama the buff they gave Kama. Everything's gone out the window now.
Okay, here's the thing: they buffed Kama, and then they made everything mental debuff immune. And then they released Lilith. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like everything is charm immune or like 100+% charm resistant after their release. I don't necessarily think. Maybe they're trying to like stop Kama after her buff or like stop Lilith because Lilith, like on paper, if she's able to charm people, she's absolutely broken. She's like Kintoki with a super effective. That's universal, right? But
you know what?
Guess what?
You know what?
The next guy does need a buff because I consider him to be like one of the worst SSRs in the game.
You know what?
I stand by that. I know people will argue with me, but I think he's legitimately terrible.
Here's my take on Melusine before we move on to the next one. You know what? I agree with Ryou. I think she needs a buff to keep up with Demeter. So sure.
If Demeter was Buster, maybe. Again, they should have made her a tanky Buster.
No, she's arts, which means she's better.
Oh yeah, she used Summer Tiamat. I did the full gauge Kama run. She probably actually no, Buster would still be easier because Liz of the end. Whatever. Anyways,
hey, thank you for the $5, YouTube chatter. Here's some money to help keep the stream pure. We need it after a slip of the tongue. Thank you for that, sir.
Next one. FGO hot takes. I find it very difficult to salvage him after Tiamat. I know I brought up Tiamat 3 times already, but like holy shit.
You know what's funny now that we got to this? I want to read one of my comments in the video of when I did this video myself. It's highlighted of one of the comments. It says, I'm quoting this guy. Weren't you and Otto fighting for your lives versus Ryou about first Emperor in the last tier list though? Because I didn't comment too much on him on my video.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that monstrosity didn't exist last year, or last time we did this. Like,
I guess that's true.
Yeah,
it just really is just a. Oh, sorry.
To explain for people who don't know why there's a point of comparison there. So his thing is he taunts and he invulns himself, which means the team, unless it's like AoE damage, they don't have to worry about the NP damage and shit. OBS disconnected. It'll reconnect in a second probably.
Wow, when I went to look for that comment, I just saw the most wholesome comment ever. Oh my god.
Come
Wait,
on.
what's the wholesome
reconnect.
comment?
Okay.
I'll paste it on
It-
the Discord.
It shows connected. Like I see us.
Oh damn.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Oh, our stream
It
is
says
up.
it just
There you go.
restarted the stream. Okay. Sorry. So the reason why it's
That's
a point of
awesome.
comparison is because Tiamat uses her
I
MP.
just looked at my screen
spams
because I pulled
really
up your
easily.
video, and that's the comment in the middle of my screen.
All right, sorry. Okay.
And so like the whole team gets the invuln. So it's effectively the same thing, but everyone gets the crit damage and stuff as well. So and she does
Yeah,
more
Kim
for the
Jong
team.
also has. Yeah, and then remember one of the things that people really wanted for Qin Shi Huang was like star gen and crit consistency to help him spam his MP. Well, Tiamat has an MP that gives her like set up to a 50% arts up and quick up, and she has star gen per turn. So she actually, like, even as a solo unit, she is more consistent than Qin Shi Huang. The only thing Qin Shi Huang has over her in a solo scenario is that he's a ruler. So if you don't have your MP up, he's taking less damage in most cases. But like, it doesn't really matter that much. I've seen Tiamat solo a bunch of just like berserkers or like Gaetia who who deals double damage to her, and she still solos it because she MPs literally every turn. So it doesn't matter if she can keep her MP up. So it's just like if you are imagine if Super Orion, like, they release a character like Super Orion, but his self buff becomes party wide. Like, that's just a no, right? Like it's just such a big power
That
creep.
is Summer Tiamat.
Yeah. It's just such a big power creep compared to Qin Shi Huang that I think if they want to buff him, they need to give him a new identity, which is difficult because his identity is so like unique. Like he's all in on this one play style that sort of became either power crept or obsolete.
I think it's just a matter of fixing the playstyle because, like, once again, I'll say what I've always said. They need to buff his NP to make it so it dumps stars or gives him a like a 20 star regen per turn, up the star absorb to 500%, and like that kind of fixes most of it because his big problem is he doesn't generate any stars. Like, his star gen is really
Yeah,
bad.
that was when I got to this point in the video. That was my main criticism of him as well. Like, he does 0 damage unless he crits, and he cannot provide crits himself at all. So he needs a lot of help for that.
So here's what my idea is. So someone in chat gave part of it, which is debuff immune and buff removal resistance. Because, like, Tiamat also gives the team buff like debuff
She gives
resistance.
debuff immune and buff removal resistance too.
No, she doesn't give
That's
debuff
just
immune. She
Tiamat.
gives debuff resistance, and it's only 50 to 100%.
100%.
Debuff immune is better. Debuff immune for self, like that's what I'm saying, and buff removal resistance. And I'm not just. Let me fucking finish, bro. Like, goddamn. Also, give the team 20% charge when that happens. And that way you can, I know
that's a fine.
That's just worse Summer Tiamat by far.
No,
Well,
she doesn't give the team charge every time she NPs. Like that way, you're not penalized as much when he just picks his own cards. It's sort of the same philosophy
yes, but it's rare for now.
As OG BB, where it's like if she brave chains, she gives the team more charge. But with this, it's just like every time they get more, and that way you can also shore up the lack of stars by like comboing them with, well, you could combo them with Summer Tiamat, or like Proto Merlin. There's like plenty of servants that make stars.
That doesn't change. That doesn't change his dependence on them.
Here's
does
the
it
thing,
matter,
though.
bro? Like
I
we
don't
constantly.
think
Like we're constantly talking about
debuff immune. You're like, oh, add debuff immune and stuff like that. But like, and then pair him with Summer Tiamat, who is 99% of the time effectively the same thing.
Well, here's the thing, right? I think it's unrealistic to make her better than Summer Tiamat, or like even make him like completely divert, because it's just his design is already set there. So I don't hate Otto's suggestion. And like if you're talking about like Star Gen, you're giving him Star Gen, that's also the same as Summer Tiamat, because her third skill is like what, 30 stars per turn effectively.
And then
10
it's
stars for
also not
everyone.
up 100% of
So-
the time, unless you're like
So-
alternating between Tiamats. But at that point, you're using 2 Tiamats, and it's like, okay, 2 of an AoE support versus
I
1.
mean, her debuff immune is
5-star.
100% up.
No, it's at
Resist
NP5.
100%
No, the
up.
At
star-
NP5, it's not debuff immune, it's debuff resistance, so it can still be penetrated.
Yeah. If it's 500%, you can pierce it.
Like,
Yeah, like
if-
for example,
Okay,
Kama's,
sorry, if you wail on the
Kama's
game, it's
card-
100%, but like you have to spam it. You have to use it more than twice in 3 turns for it to be 100%. If you're not obscenely rich, you know.
You have to use it twice. I mean, not more than twice, but yeah, you have to use it twice. Because it's 50% at MP1, right?
Yeah.
Walking
yeah,
party-
you have to use it
I'm just
twice.
saying, I
no,
think
I
fixing his NP, like, he wants to be selfish. So, like, I feel that just, like, adding party buffs to him isn't, you know, what his identity is. So, like, why not just go in and, like, add more selfish things to his,
you know what?
you know,
Actually,
NP, like, add...
here's a more fun idea. Instead of just like flat 20% on the NP, make it so every time he uses a card, like his NP gives him a thing where every time he
Oh,
uses
when you use a card,
he gives the team 10%
he charges
charge.
himself.
He gives the team 10% charge. So you
Oh,
stack it up.
similar to
That-
like the BB extra attack thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Make it 10 charge and 10 stars. That's good.
I mean,
That's-
it's similar
that's-
to Flora, even though Flora is conditional. But yeah, it's similar
Like,
to Flora, where she
I-
gives the party whenever you attack, you can get charge. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I can see
look,
that.
I'm just tired of this world where we're constantly like, oh well, quick doesn't matter as much that it makes a bunch of stars because it's so easy to make stars. And then as soon as we're talking about a server that doesn't make stars, it's like, well, I mean, it's annoying to make stars. Like, what the fuck? How do we go back and forth between this?
Wait, what are you talking about? No one's saying it's annoying to, like, I'm saying give him methods to make stars on his own.
Why not?
Give him star generation on his...
My point is it's so easy to make stars now. Also, to respond to some
Except
things,
he doesn't make stars when he's doing a solo. Because his arts cards
why are we
stars,
always talking about
then he does
solo?
no
He's
damage.
not built for solo specifically.
Because he's
just
a
good at
solo
solo.
unit. What do you mean?
Also-
His kit screams, "Send me in alone."
I mean, okay. I know a lot of people solo with him, but he has a taunt.
Like he has a taunt.
He has a
he has
taunt, which
absorb.
is exclusive and
like,
effect that only
the
that
fact-
only matters when you're not soloing.
The fact
Yeah.
that he has the
Like, he-
absorb
he-
also like pushes his team play because I guess this is also responsive to something someone said in chat.
No,
Blocking party
that's
cards
to make
doesn't.
him function in a team.
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
No, he,
So you,
No,
But the point is to make him as much like a solo unit as possible in a team by drawing aggro and taking the stars.
Yes, that is correct. So I
It's to
don't see a
protect the
problem.
team.
I don't. I mean, giving some party buffs, it's fine. I think it.
Yeah,
but like I agree
yeah.
with Ryou. I think that is the point of the design. Is he is trying to play like a solo unit while in a team. That because he is like isolating an enemy to duel him essentially with the taunt, and then he's buffing himself so he can like kill off the enemy that he's dueling while protecting the other people. Like I do believe that is the design philosophy of this character when he first came out, which is very interesting. But right now it's difficult. I don't know. I don't know.
okay.
I can see either direction working. Anyways,
Let
I don't
me,
think either is like worse or better than the other.
Let me respond to something in chat because like every time we talk about discussing a buff with them, so sometimes when we're talking about a card-based servant, just giving them 100%, giving them the full deck every time is not always a good thing, because in his case in particular, it's more so the case because when you do that, you fuck up his absorb. And it's like, okay, if you don't make 50 stars that turn, you can't guarantee crits because he doesn't have card-specific absorb. So when you mix his cards in with someone who doesn't have absorb, that means like, okay, you get 20 stars that turn. He's taking the 20 stars ideally. So that's it. You kind of feel that with CL if you're not using her in a farming team because like, I mean, if you're using Koyan Light, then they're all going to the Buster cards, and that's all you need generally. But if you're trying to do a Brave Chain, it's like, okay, she has 100% Buster, and then 0% on her Arts card. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, you can fix that with the 20 stars per turn, dude. I don't like I don't like this idea that every servant has to do everything on their own. I think it's completely fine for a servant to require help to do something. Now, if you're able to do everything on your own, I think that is a big plus, but I don't think it should always be the norm. Like how there's some servants that have okay gains and they don't have a battery, but they have good damage or they have good utility or so on and so forth. They don't have to be able to do everything to be good. That's how I feel. And the announcement is that we're doing tier lists. Man, I have two things I want to have pinned. Damn it. Oh, it unpinned it.
I can
because the
relate to
stream
this so
restarted.
much.
Anyways,
I just pin stupid stuff on my streams, usually insults towards me.
yeah,
I usually pin my own
my
announcements, but
chat
then my
loves
mods
me.
changed it
They
to be
don't
like,
insult.
miss this poo pee pee head. I'm like, okay.
Damn.
Poo poo pee pee head. Whoa.
Yeah, there goes my announcement, I guess. Instead, I'm now a poo pee pee head.
And everyone's gonna know about it.
My chat just
True,
makes
I
fun
get
of me
exposed.
for not streaming enough, which is 100% correct, unlike the pee pee poo poo head thing.
Wait, what is your schedule anyway?
I
don't
have
have
one day a week that I always stream, which is Sunday.
Yeah, this is the one I
usually
obviously know about.
Sometimes I do like one other stream, like I did a stream Monday where a bunch of people were like requesting servants for me to solo the Gilgamesh dragon with. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
is it an interlude or what? I forgot.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of my
interlude.
mods,
Wow, that's
he
such an oldie. Holy moly.
yeah, I mean it's 1.2 million HP, so
I mean-
it's a pretty fun value check. It's
I will
crazy
say I
easy for some
completely
servants. It's becoming more apparent now. Let me. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
it's like full gauge comma runs are becoming easier as well. But yeah, like I completely sympathize with Otto though, because like if you have a full-time job on top of this, it's just like I've been like I've been slacking off on the FGO hot takes because I just come home like exhausted every single day, and I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
I've seen
touch
your
it.
updates as well. And I can only imagine
Yeah,
the workload you have.
It's just very frustrating, and then like it feels bad, like I feel guilty for not making them, but like at the same time I completely sympathize, like, oh, technically, you came home at like 7, right? Like you still have maybe 3-4 hours to work every day. Why can't you get anything done? Well, like you came home from work or like lab work, like you don't want to spend 3 hours sitting there calculating looping numbers and stuff, so
I mean, yeah, because it's
streaming.
basically another kind of lab work.
Yeah, it's almost like another, like slightly less, well, I mean, okay, decently less stressful work, but it's like, so I completely understand if like like Otto can't keep a constant streaming schedule because like, bro.
It's I think a lot of it is still laziness because like I am not as fortunate as Ryou, who works from home. I have a 20-mile commute.
I was
every
gonna pivot
day.
that and saying Barrio only streams 3 days a week. This lazy guy. I still work.
Yeah, he
I
works
work
a
from
9
8
to
a.m.
5,
to
which is
5.
a healthy normal
No, it's
one,
8
and
to
then he
5.
doesn't leave the house ever. So
Right? Yeah, that's true. Stop making fun of me working from home.
I mean,
Look, it's not-
what? No,
look,
it's
if I
not
could
me
work
making
from home,
fun
I'd
of you.
work from
It's
home.
me
I'm
being
not,
fucking jealous because my job is like online stuff too. But my but I've got like dumb old people that are like, no, you
that
shouldn't be
don't
allowed
allow
to
you to
work
work
from home. Yeah. Like, I hate
Well,
that.
that's different.
There's
I
so
do
many
have to
tech-related
go.
jobs that don't require you to be in person, but there's old people that think that you don't work if you aren't in person. Like, they're not watching you anyways, but you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways.
like, if I didn't like do this full time, I wouldn't have
Corporations.
a consistent schedule probably either.
I just find, at least for me, like maybe if I have stronger mental fortitude, I would be able to do it. Or if I didn't fucking get into Counter-Strike, maybe I would be able to do it. But yeah, it's,
don't worry. Now
it
he's replaced it with Overwatch.
I did not. Dude, yesterday I was playing Overwatch in Quick Match, and then I got told to switch off Widow like 3 games in a row, so I went back to Counter-Strike. Like, screw that, bro.
Sounds like
Okay.
you
You
switched
You just
off
go
Widow.
open in Counter-Strike instead.
Yeah, I went back to Counter-Strike to play just because, like.
And then he gets told to switch off Counter-Strike by players.
No, I did like have a lose streak when I first started playing, and then I won like 3 games.
Ah, yes,
so
my
it's
favorite
fine,
hero
whatever.
from Counter-Strike, John Counter-Strike.
But I look, when people have money to buy the sniper rifle, I'm not gonna tell them to get off the sniper rifle and you suck because it's fucking solo queue and it's low rank, so you do whatever you want, okay? Like, I don't care. And also, you know, if you die, I can pick it up.
Dude,
anyways, but, you know.
at least you don't have like if you the EU experience is miserable. So yes, the only thing you hear if you solo queue is like Russians telling you to drop AVP, drop AVP. That's all you hear.
Why would you drop it to them? That's so
Because
like,
they don't have money because they're forced by every fucking round, and then we keep losing anyway, and then they want you to buy their guns for them.
they're actually crazy. No, they're actually insane if they think I'm gonna drop an op to them, unless we're like on like a 10 win streak.
Yeah,
and
unless
we
that
have
guy
max
is
money.
on a 30 bomb, I ain't buying your sniper, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, it's
Such a weird
unrelated.
content.
Unrelated.
I was gonna
but
say
yeah.
something else, but I completely blanked when we started
Let's,
talking about other things.
Let's
Yeah.
move on to the
Let's
next
move on to the
one,
next
which
servant.
is
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl, which I think he's fine, but like I guess
Boy.
I
This is
guess
a
they
fun
could
one.
I guess they could do like a battery on his guts.
They just need to
something.
buff the guts. Because it's a
Yeah,
base
yeah, they-
gut. It makes no sense to
that's-
be a base gut.
like,
as much
a
as
very-
I'm a cool ultra defender, there's no reason for him to have a base guts in 2026.
Like his damage
Look,
is
the
fine,
thing
his
is,
utility is
Quetzalcoatl
fine.
falls
Like
into the
it's
thing
just
is
that's it.
where he's not awful, like, but
This is
the-
definitely more of a popularity poll than a
well, like,
buff poll. I'm
look, here's what they're gonna do. If they buff him, they're gonna buff the guts.
Yes,
They're gonna
most
put a
popular
30% battery on.
character.
That's what you're
Qin
getting.
Shi Huang.
I mean,
He is
okay,
popular.
okay, Qin Shi Huang, and like maybe Tomoe and Arjuna, and I guess Made Alter. So like half of them.
Made
are,
all
like,
100%.
Yeah, Made Alter for sure. Like half of them are like actually bad servants, but like the other half are like they want the old top tiers to go back to top tier, right? Like Melusine, like Morgan,
Yeah, well, before
like
When we talk about Cool
right?
Alter, I want you to scroll down and look at number 10 and tell me it's the popularity contest.
Is it her?
Oh yeah, it's Arc.
No.
It looks to,
Oh,
is
it's
it
fucking
Arcway
Arcway.
based on the little
Oh
thing I
my
used?
god,
Um,
Arcade.
It was Herc when I did it, but I assume he's now like little.
Look, Arcway needs a buff
Without
like
further ado.
Tonalico needs a buff.
I mean, she could get a small one. I don't see a problem with her getting like a small one.
But anyway,
Dude,
Cool
yeah.
Alter. Yeah, just add a battery or something. I mean, like, what else would they do?
They could also do like
Actually,
make
a,
his-
add a,
they could make a crit buff or a buster
MP
buff or
gain up.
something. MP gain up. He has a buster deck.
I would guess they're gonna add like a
Weird.
3-turn buster and a 30% battery. That's it.
Okay, what I like them
I
to
think
give Cool Alter
20%
though
buster because like
is
he would if they gave him like he would shred Kentucky
Yeah, his
at
buster
that
chains
point.
are actually
Like,
good. Yeah, for real.
I feel like it's got to be 30% battery just because he's so close to just dominating
Yeah.
Kentucky.
His
in that
gains
regard.
are doo-doo, so yeah.
well, that's
Is
what I
that-
mean. Like, give it a battery and NP gain up, so it's one arts card.
I don't think the
put in
MP
some
gain helps too
work.
much
That-
because
that-
even
that
even his
seems like
triple
such a
multi hits, they don't
strange
really
thing to say.
generate at all.
yeah, it's probably better if you give him like flat charge
Really,
on attack.
is his
if you want
NP
that.
gain like it's 3 hit at 0.69? So
I mean, I
Give
guess
him
you could do
thing
a
that
mighty,
makes him
yeah.
makes his buster guards give you MP.
oh, true, that's better. Actually, that's the better fix.
I mean, I personally want
The
something.
Muramasa Blaze. thing where it's like 10% charge per Buster card?
I feel like
It's like the Koyan thing, but for himself.
I feel like the better use case is you just like spam a bunch of servants that charge him, and like even like because like you got like Koyan and such, which don't really
It still feels a bit
contribute
bad
to
that
his
outside
defense.
of supports giving him battery, he doesn't really generate any himself, or like no battery, or his gains are just bad as well.
He is a platinum beat stick. That's basically it. Like he's hard to kill. He's got good stats. His NP has like a built-in attack buff, so he's basically always doing his base amount of damage, which is already pretty solid. So you just like bring buffers and chargers.
Then why not just give him? Why not
like,
just give him
stuff.
50 charge when he procs guts? They were soloing.
Oh, give him a battery, and then if it's guts procs, another
just
battery.
do the King Hassan.
Yeah, do the King
Give me the
Hassan.
button,
Yeah, King
and
Hassan.
the emblem,
I know
give me
it's-
the battery.
look,
Hold on, just
I know it's-
copy that skill, like just 1-to-1. Just
I
copy.
know it's
copy King Hassan's gut skill.
I know
1-to-1.
I know it's not the same thing because the character is very different, but it is pretty funny hearing a suggestion for a on death battery, like on guts battery buff right after people were like, yeah, Zenobia had like one of the worst buffs ever. So I know they're very different
Yes,
servants,
because
but
it's
so
fucking
out of
ten-
place on
it's
her,
fucking
it makes no sense.
It's fucking 10% on an AoE arts looper.
no, it's 20%.
This is. I was suggesting. Okay, 20. I'm suggesting a 50% charge on a soloer that has 3 Buster cards. Like that is very different.
I know,
like this would
that's why I
not
said
be
it
as
was
good
very
on like a
different. I just thought it was kind of funny because they're very similar effects.
It is mildly amusing.
Yeah.
You know what?
I mean,
That's the
I'm
nicest
Depends
thing
on
you
the
said
server, like,
about
for
me
King
today.
Hassan, the on death effect works.
I mean, initially my thought was copying the Grand Berserker score, where when you proc guts, it gives him like a special damage res, so he's guaranteed not to die. But maybe give it like a 2-turn special damage res, so he's guaranteed not to die on the next turn after guts proc or something like that. But I don't know if that's actually going to be good or not. You remember the Grand Berserker class score, right? Where
Yeah.
like if you proc guts, it
Grand
gives you
score.
like a bunch of special damage res, so you don't die on the same turn, even if they hit the one who procs guts again. Like that, which was the one big problem with guts survival in a team, is that they technically have another action to kill you, even if you use a guts on the same turn. So that could be interesting. I don't know how good that's actually gonna be. Compared to just giving him battery and damage, because that's probably not gonna...
Actually, hold on.
Battery
give him a
battery
have
on
it be. It just needs to be on guts defense buff, like say 50%.
okay.
Because then if he uses the MP
It's
the next
stacked with
turn,
MP, yeah,
he's
maybe.
like
Okay.
not gonna take any damage.
So it's kind of funny. Actually, I'm more okay with the idea for this buff because it wouldn't be the first time we've had a coup get charge on guts proc, because that's what caster coup does.
Oh yeah. 'cause
But
he
you
has to
force-
do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you could do-
Well,
you
I
could-
mean, he does
here's-
kill himself, but
You
like,
could combo
Yeah.
the two guts effects together, and you could also make the other one like starting at 20% and it scales with lower HP attack buff that the first Lancer coup got.
Yeah, Lancer, OG Lancer has.
I think between those two
Yeah,
effects,
yeah,
like
with the,
at least 20% attack, and then yeah, but again, like 20% attack, that means he's gonna be basically even with Kentoki. Like the only thing separating them would be raw stats, because they
but
both have the
Kentoki
MP upgrade.
after he matches Kentoki after he dies once.
Yeah,
I
his
think that's
stats are
okay,
really
bro.
high.
I think that is fine. That is not a problem. Look, we have, again, I know I just complained about her, but we have like Lilith's damage without the charm is as high as Kentoki. And she has anti-charm. Like we already crossed that line already. Like maybe Kentoki could be on this list.
Wait. Never mind. No. Let's not make his damage go up the lower his HP is. That's stupid as fuck. Wait, there's Hijikata. Shit, I forgot. He does
Oh,
the
you're
same
right.
thing
Wait,
already.
we can't kill him. Oh, we can't kill him. No. Let's not kill Hijikata. Yeah. No. Let's not kill him.
He just buffed him.
I really like both, so I have mixed feelings.
Yeah, and Hijikata got that sick costume as well. Let's not steal his thunder. All right, let's. He got the
Okay,
yukata.
Unrelated, but I opened Twitter and I see one of those posts where it's like, the combination, like where they average all the characters. Right.
Yes, and it's
something.
Artoria.
Yeah, it's just Artoria.
Yeah,
It's just Artoria. I think it's kind of funny.
I don't think you could.
Bro, that one
I
was
don't think-
stolen as well. I saw another one earlier.
I don't think you can do that with FGO just because the massive variation in art styles.
FGO's not consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, FGO has like 50 different artists, and like it has probably the most characters out of all of these. Maybe.
Yeah, like all of the
it has so many
Musume characters.
It would look closer to the reverse
like 80% the
1999 on
same,
here, where it's just
so-
like a blurry mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had a debate with people. They're like, "Oh, FGO only gets to use diverse art styles because it's 2D. Arcade exists, bro." I think arcade is actually such an impressive piece of
also, I don't
media
think-
because they translate like 2D into they translate
I
all the
mean-
different art styles into 3D. Like, sometimes it looks weird,
To
like
be-
you would see like Kama with like a giant head, but like
To be
it's-
fair, Samurai Remnant sort of converged them into one artist, like covering.
Well, yeah,
it as well.
but arcade doesn't, which is weird. Sometimes it
arcade
actually
doesn't
works
do
to its
it. Yeah, that's
detriment.
for sure.
Yeah, you see some characters
Ain't
with
doing
like
much anything. yeah.
really big eyes or big heads, because they're trying to adapt the 2D art style to 3D directly instead of using the sprites. Like they're not trying to adapt the sprites; they're adapting like the card art, which is kind of crazy to me. But it's cool. Anyways,
I think they could do it in 3D, for sure. Like,
yeah, if you see all the Wadarko
Fate-
characters, they have big eyes, like giant orange size eyes, in arcade.
we should.
Compared
Also,
to, like,
that's
Morgan.
my standing is if Takeuchi ever retires as Fate's main artist, just hire Wada Arco to take his place.
I'm okay with that. She's my favorite.
You know,
Wada Arco
I
is
saw.
like the best other Fate artist.
I
Dude,
saw.
Wadarko's gonna turn FGO into Nikkei after 1 year of running it, bro. It's just drawing
Hey.
asses.
I am 100% down for more Wada Arco servants. Ryou hates why.
Yeah, I know, like Aphrodite.
Yeah.
I'm 100% down for more Wadarko servants, like any of the Tomoes.
I want Violet.
Violet. Wow, everybody needs
Violet.
Wadarko. Wow, what a surprise.
But only
Everybody
one of
needs
us
wait,
is
wait, wait,
available.
wait.
The others
Wouldn't-
must die.
Wait, well, it's possible Violet. Oh, they'd probably give it to Wada Arco anyways, but Violet would actually be a different artist.
Oh,
technically.
Suzuka's artist?
Yeah, because
Because of Foxtail?
Takanoko.
I mean,
is that?
yeah, but I
No,
mean,
they would stick with.
they gave KP to Wadarko, so probably
Yeah.
Wadarko.
So,
Probably the
Myst,
case.
who's your Wada Arco character you want, but we'll never get like the rest of us?
I'm getting mine. What are you talking
anything
about?
missing from the top of my head? But I have a lot of favorites that are what are, because I wouldn't mind more variants. Like Lee is one of my favorite servants. Of
Summer
all time.
Jinako, right?
Gramps Lee looks absolutely amazing to me still to this day. And Jinako, of course. Yeah, let's get a
Yes.
summer variant. I have
Summer
so many
Jinako.
characters I like from Wadarko.
Hold on, where on
Absolutely
this
top
list
tier.
is Lancer Lee? Because Lancer Lee sucks.
Nobody remembers him.
I don't
though.
think I think you're kind of right, but I don't think he's gonna be on the list much because again he's not very.
Oh no,
popular.
he's
Oh,
on the
wait,
list. He's
hold
number
on.
301.
What?
Let's see.
What?
Yeah, Lancer Lee is number 301.
Oh,
I'm
300.
surprised he's
Yeah,
even on the list unless they have every
350.
servant.
Oh,
Oh,
everyone's
he's-
on the list.
He's tied with Summer Dobrynia.
Now,
wow.
Old Man Lee is number 81.
Yeah, Old Man Lee is definitely more popular for sure. Like, he
Yeah.
is-
I mean, I like him more too.
The least voted unit with one vote is Mecha Ellie Chan.
Damn.
That
Is
must
that
be rare
is
then
that
for
Mark
my
1 or
chat.
2? are they counted as the same?
They're probably put together.
No, Mark II has 3 votes.
Damn.
I mean, Mark II was in like the last event. Mark I was basically not in the last event. Like in the last Liz event, Mark II's head was the shopkeeper because she blew herself up.
The one right above though is Junis Crane, tied for the old man from like Zhang, not Yang
Jie?
Ye, but Zhang Ju.
I mean,
Ye.
he just got a buff, so
Yeah.
like,
And then
I'd make
Hu
it
Zhou is
good.
also there, but a
Hu
berserker
Yangzhou.
one.
uh,
I'm sorry,
Okay.
every time Zhang Yu comes up, my mind just goes to like insulting like Yang Ye again. But anyway,
Okay, you know what? Let's do the
Young,
first
yeah.
11 instead of the first 10 because you can see.
Because we don't need to talk about Arc. Piss off, Arc.
Well,
It's her.
well, I think Arc
No,
should
we can
use
talk-
like I think Arc should get like an absorb or something. I like that skill that they gave Phantasmoon. Like they could do something like that because like she is 100% NP focused, which feels really boring. It is like she's like a really solid farmer and stuff, but I don't know.
But for third
I-
skill, so she gets the battery. Like,
I personally want Arc to get a buff that benefits her more when she's in Millennium Castle. Like I feel like a lot of these like unique fields are underused, like Heaven or Hell. Like Heaven or Hell is probably the most underused field in the game.
On a slightly related topic, I'm so
It's getting
excited for
slightly
them
more.
to do more field stuff now that Flora is a thing as well. It's such a
Yeah.
cool thing. I really like that.
yeah,
I
I'm
want-
so hyped for more of that stuff.
I'm ready for them to add servants that give like actual like buffs to the field. So for like
Yes,
maybe like
let's do the reverse.
like
yes.
charge per turn, or like just normal like Buster and Arts ups, or like I don't know, just like anything there.
This
to
can
the
also
field.
like spice up the boss designs because now you can even because these are unremovable. So you can either have a boss
and
that
the
wipes
debuffs are
fields.
unresistible too. You can't
Yeah.
immune them either. It's so
Yep.
cool.
So now you can have bosses that are either buff removal and then debuff cleanse centric, or field cleanse centric. You have a boss that doesn't deal with normal buffs, but they can like cleanse your field or whatever. Like if we get enough fields. Like obviously now there's not a good justification to have a boss that cleanse fields because most people don't care. But if in the future we got enough of these field buffers, then we can have more dynamic boss designs in terms of like what they counter and stuff. So I think this is a very cool new mechanic. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I want more stuff out of the Millennium Castle field for Arcawait. I don't know what though. I mean, I'm sure all the Tsukihime fans will tell me something like when she used her MP, Nasu writes a line of Red Garden or something, but whatever. So
It's gonna be like a raid just to spam her MP to kill it down.
Can we get Red Garden finish, please? We don't even have an actual Tsukihime event, by the way. Like they've just been cameo / joke characters, unlike the Mahoyo cast, which is I know is bothering some people.
We're probably waiting until they
yeah.
get the anime out, right? Because there was an anime announcement, right? I'm not
Oh, for
hallucinating
sure.
that. Okay.
You mean no? That's
Wait,
Mahoyo though. Not
yeah,
wait,
No,
is
no,
there
no,
one-
no,
yeah.
no. There was a
Tsukihime
Tsukihime one like a
movie.
few years ago, right?
No, there's nothing.
No.
Yeah,
coulda
but
sworn
no
I
one
saw a
talked about
trailer
that 'cause it
for
was a piece of
Tsukihime.
garbage.
Could have sworn I saw like.
No, there
a
was an
certain
anime.
season.
There's a very old.
I know-
one.
I know
There's
that-
a
I'm not
old
talking
Yeah, I don't
Tsukihime
think
about
there's
that
been
anime.
one.
anything ever since. I think you're thinking of something else, probably.
I could have sworn I saw.
There was a
Yeah. Some
Mahoyo
sort of
movie trailer
teaser.
ages ago already, but maybe you're thinking
Yeah.
of that.
Maybe I am thinking of the Mahoyo
Yeah,
There
one.
was
we-
an April Fool's thing someone made for Tsukihime and XFGO as well. That was pretty well made.
Oh, you mean the collab, the fake collab? PV?
with,
Yes,
it has
yes.
King Hassan
They
and
wrote
whatnot
a
too. It
song.
was
That's
so cool.
crazy. They wrote a PV
And,
song for
dude,
it.
the song is on my playlist. It's actually legit really good. It's a banger.
Yeah, it is crazy. There's no Tsukihime anything, guys.
Yeah.
Not even on its 25th anniversary. They even rerun
Yeah.
Arc on JP for Tsukihime's 25th anniversary, which is crazy.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's
that
probably
tells
what it
you
is.
They do not remember.
I watched the preview for the
that tells you they
remake.
don't fucking remember.
They made a preview for the remake of Tsukihime. That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
I
the opening video is basically an anime. It's ufotable animated, so maybe you think of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
and
looked
now
at Appmedia?
now
Yes, I have
looking at
looked at
that,
it, but-
yeah, that they definitely didn't make an anime based off of that, because that would imply that they've made something Nasuverse other than, I guess, the Mihoyo movie, but you know. But
I'm
that's
excited for the
new
Mihoyo
info.
movie. I started reading Mihoyo the other. I actually hadn't read Mihoyo, and I resumed
It's a
reading
great
it.
VN. I read it last
Uh,
year. It's really good.
Do we think we're getting
Yeah,
Fate Extra Record this year?
which is funny because
We
like I read.
should,
Yeah,
but-
we are. Because like
Honestly,
I
I
read
don't care
like
about Extra Record. It's such a nothing burger of a Fate story. It's like the worst Fate story.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
mean, here's my hope
CCC
though.
is good. Extra is bad, and it has bad gameplay. So
I mean, they're
Rock,
revamping the
paper,
gameplay. I think it
scissors.
looks like
They're revamping
fucking-
it.
but,
What I'm
but
hoping
even
is
then,
it's,
I don't think I'm gonna be playing the remake. I played the OG. I was like, okay, sure. And
But what if
I
it's like a
started playing the
remake?
OG,
as
and it was
in
like, oh, I like the
it
music, but
acts-
it's like the gameplay is nothing.
No, they should have CCC as like the episode 2 or the big DLC for the.
No, what if it's like a remake in the sense that it looks like it's the same story, and then it just like diverges, and it
I
does,
hope it
you
would,
know,
because
and
Extra
So,
is
like-
so
and
whatever.
then they can
FGO
involve
Arcade?
still BB in the Sakura 5, but like not CCC story, and like have something else that's like entirely actually different, and it's not
So-
like the Final Fantasy 7 remake, yeah, where it's not really a
Or
remake. It's
FGO
just
Arcade.
No way, they're remaking Ordeal Call 3. That's crazy.
Whoa.
They're remaking.
Okay,
Ordeal
Well, I
Call
mean, I think it'll be
3
worth a
and
play just
PS
because it'll play differently.
I mean, I'm
Um,
gonna play it because I've never played the original, so.
But no, like, because I was gonna mention, like, I've read like so much. Like, it is kind of weird that I haven't read Mihoyo, but I also haven't read the Tsukihime remake because I've read
I'm
the
actually
original
reading it currently.
Tsukihime.
Even I streamed it today as well, and uploading it to my channel.
You know
So
what?
I have a
Let's,
hard problem
remake.
with like streaming visual novels because I get just, like because like you're interacting with people, but you're also trying to pay attention to a written story. And so I find that very difficult to do.
Yeah, I
So,
just
like,
read it on my own. Yeah,
My-
I read the Mihoyo.
Like, do you
My
not
It's
have
viewers
like,
want-
it was read it before the collab happened.
My viewers want to hear the sound of my
So, yeah.
voice, so it just wouldn't work out. Yeah. So let's.
I read with the lines that are not voice acted myself, and it works pretty well.
Let's see.
That is funny content.
So let's talk
think-
about
I think
Herc
Pino
does it
because
as well.
Herc is a
Oh.
fun one to talk about. I'm sure we have so much to say about it, but like, yeah, Herc is 11th place. It is funny he's only gotten one buff, and it was like such a good buff. But like,
Yeah.
I think he's okay. Like, I think people are fixating too much on like his NP. I don't think it really matters that much. He gets to use his NP more often than other servants do, purely because he just lives longer than not other servants. I mean, other of his like other single target berserkers.
the thing
in his
I
field.
don't think I really dislike the discourse around Herc because I don't like the idea of tying him to his bond CE. And if you remove his bond CE, he is like the most bog standard kind of boring character gameplay wise. And I do think they could fix up his skills to make it so that you don't want to have to just like backline him with his bond CE herder. Like I hate that. Like
Yeah, they
that is
should do
why.
something that like gives him another role besides an anchor. I kind of agree.
Yeah,
But I
some
don't
kind
think he
of,
should
like-
be this high on the list anyway. There's so many other servants, but that's another topic. But
his
they
third
could do
skill.
something to make him less of an anchor, to give him other options.
If he clicks a button, he consumes Grail Mud and turns into an archer.
No, it turns into an
And that is his
Avenger.
buff during. That's his buff when the Strange Fate collab happens. Instead of giving us SSR Alcides.
You know, actually,
I mean,
if
they
he
could
turns
definitely
into a
buff
if he turned into an Avenger, it would actually be kind of a nerf for what he does, because he's gonna be going down to
Oh, yeah,
one hit
Berserker's
for
better, yeah.
one hit procs his guts either way, so he just does 30% less damage.
So I would say if you're going to buff Herc, I'd want to buff his second skill. And what I would change is I would change it to one, I would buff the crit damage to 50%. Two, instead of evasion for 1 turn, I would make it evasion for 3 hits.
Oh god.
So like
I thought
what?
the idea
So
was making him
cool.
less of an anchor.
Yeah, but it's actually
no.
I agree. It's a good idea because then if he's in a team, he can maybe save those.
Right, because
if
it's in
three
a
hits,
team
3
like
turns.
buff
Like on
the crit
solo, it's the
damage.
same basically as 1 turn, but outside of a solo, it would actually be more
Yeah,
useful.
but like,
Yeah, and
So
it's
kind
but
of-
yeah,
if he's an anchor, he doesn't.
press the skill for the.
If he's an anchor, he
What I'm
doesn't.
saying is like make it so that you don't care when you press the skill.
I get
Because
that.
if it's 3 hit, 3 turn, then you can use it anytime and then get buff the crit damage to 50% and add some other like offensive or utility effect to it as well. I'm not sure
He
what
would
you would
need
add.
he would need absorb as
Also-
well. Otherwise he's
also,
not going to Koyan uptime because he would
Also,
never
I don't.
crit.
Also, I
Also
don't think
absorb,
they would do that because technically, in some scenarios, it would be a nerf to do that, because now you can be up against enemies that attack more than 3 times. So 3 times 3 turns would actually be, it would be worse than having that because he.
How often do we run into?
Okay, then
It's-
then just do.
I mean, we run
Then
into
just do
boss
1
fights,
turn
like,
and
you
then
know.
follow it up with okay, I have an idea then. Just do
The one in Ordeal Call
just do it that like
Tez.
do you know Bavan Shi's skill 1?
Yeah.
You have an
Oh, you're
invul that
right.
shields the evade.
Ooh,
Something like that.
yeah, so an evade with
Or-
another evade
Oh,
underneath it.
bro.
Yeah,
is, like,
stackable evade. Yeah, because we literally saw that on Constantine where his invul could shoot. What?
It's just like we're just
Otto, you have
suggesting.
anchor brain rot here, and
No,
so
no, we're literally
we're just trying to say.
you guys are the ones that
we're
said
just
like
trying to
maybe.
make up reasons so you.
No, you guys just said like let's
Look,
let's give him a buff that makes him better outside of being an anchor, and all I'm hearing is stuff that's
Right,
making him an
but we're
even better
trying to-
anchor.
No, you're stupid. What we're
Oh.
trying to say is we don't want to ruin the ability for his evade to work as an evade. And so to do that, you have to work around
Which
it a little bit.
helps him as
You
an
have to give
anchor.
him some sort of
No.
compensation if you're adding
Here's-
Okay,
DPS.
Here's why it doesn't matter
What's
as
your
much.
idea then?
Okay.
Okay, what's your idea, please?
Well, here's the thing.
Enlighten
Anchor
me.
is a
Give him more-
dumb concept and doesn't exist. Anchor is a psychosis that you all have and is dumb and stupid.
I'm
There's
sorry.
no such thing as an
I'm
anchor.
sorry. I don't have the money to
just
have
let him,
this
let him.
mindset. Okay, so
Let him enlighten me. What's your idea?
okay, so my type of idea is I don't know, like some sort of absorb or a battery or some shit. I don't think it like you could also just go with an NP upgrade, make his damage more similar
Oh,
to
maybe,
that of
yeah.
his compatriots.
You see,
his
my anchor is
compatriots.
Summer Castoria because she has an invuln, and then every turn she NPs, she gets another invuln.
So
That makes her an
cringe.
anchor.
You're so
Ooh.
cringe.
Yeah, no, anchors are cringe. The concept of
that's-
anchor and being a good anchor is cringe.
Do you know who my anchor is? My anchor is after my DPS dies, my Summer Tiamat just solos the boss anyway. So there you go. Like that's actually I'm not even fucking completely joking. With that, by the
I
way.
just
That's so
laugh because
stupid.
it's actually true. Yeah.
That's so
It
stupid.
is kind of true.
Anyway.
Dude, I'm on my alt account with my level 70 Summer Tiamat. Sometimes I've had things go bad, and Tiamat just done. It's level 70. It still does 1 billion damage in crits because of the stupid crit buffs, and just can't die. And I'm like, oh, the servant's broke.
Okay.
Anchor's the shut up, Dakota.
Anyways, so like part of the reason why I feel like focusing on the evade functioning differently in that regard, I don't think it's really that important because he has like a 5-turn guts. So like you can afford to pop the evade early and he still has
Yeah.
insurance. Like he's still
Yeah, I mean,
less likely to
yeah.
die than like Pinth or Atalanta or say you know.
Yeah, I will say I do think Herc's offense is a bit of a problem because his last quote unquote offense related buff does rely on his bond CE, right? Like he does need to proc multiple times his guts so he could have like a meaningful offensive increase.
Now, to be
So
fair,
I do think increasing his offense would be interesting. But if you're just giving him battery and star absorb to make his Buster crit better, he would literally just be Shinpachi. That is another problem I have. He is way too similar to Shinpachi with like if you're making him a Buster crits like DPS. Like Shinpachi just does it better.
yeah, and you can just give him an NP upgrade in that case, because like Shinpachi's NP isn't like super hard hitting. It's his crits that go in tandem with that.
His MP, his MP
damage.
buffs the crit, instead of using
and
it
like
as pure
Herc.
damage,
Herc has a good mixture of buffs. Like he has 30 attack, he has almost 50 crit. Like you throw a Buster, like you
I
throw.
think they should just give him absorb or something because he never crits. He just can't crit.
Yeah.
I guess
that's
absorb,
part
There's
of
a
it.
lot of help to do that. Just give him a little bit more self-reliance on that too.
Buster absorb.
Frankly,
you can even give him Buster absorb on MP, right? Like when he MPs, he gets 3 turns of Buster absorb. The MP makes stars because multi-hit. Not that bad. Like you have to wait a bit, but maybe it's not that bad.
Now I'm gonna reveal my hand here and why no one should really care about my opinion on Herc anyway. When I started playing this game 8 years ago, people were really annoying about Herc, saying he was the best thing ever and just get his Bond CE. And I'm like, screw you, I'm never gonna use Herc, and I have still to this day never used Herc.
Well, you know what? Thank you,
so
Ryou,
I have,
for...
in fact, never
you,
used
Ryou,
this character. If I'm forced to use him, I don't touch his cards. I will not. I'm gonna die on this hill for no reason. Like,
Ryou, you know how annoying that is, right? So stop telling me to switch to Hanzo. Okay, I know that's not unrelated.
I never told you to switch to Hanzo. I said switch off Widow.
Was it not you? No, it was somebody
me.
who keeps telling me fucking switch to Hanzo. I've been knowing by that shit.
No, we were just saying you should try Hanzo instead of inting into the team as Widow.
I didn't int every game, whatever.
You're frontlining as a sniper.
That's how you. That's how I up. That's how I up. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, not important. Sorry, completely sidetracked. No, my fault.
I think you should just be an Emery main. Like Emery is so ridiculously good right now, and he's a lot lower requirement.
He's the sniper, and he's standing at their spawn door.
Yeah, but Emery can actually do that because it can run away. Like he
Emery could, but the Widow can't.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he should become Yeah. Anyways, no one wants to hear about Overwatch while we're talking about Heracles from
Sorry.
No, that was actually.
I do think they could make.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Continue.
I was gonna say. I do think that they could make something like really sort of out there because like that's what they did with Emiya's like card MP type change, right? They could make something like I feel like they do tend to go a little bit more creative with Stay Night character buffs.
Changes NP in all his cards.
Except for Medea, but whatever. But like if you look at Artoria's buff and Emiya's buff, they're both deck manipulation, which is interesting. But like they tend to go with like interesting buffs. Even Kojiro's, right? Like you could infinitely stack like a quick down with Kojiro after his buff. So like I do think they would probably be a little bit more mindful when they buff a Stay Night character. So I do hope they give Herc an interesting buff, but I personally could not come up with anything that differentiates him from other characters that already exist. Because maybe that's why they're pivoting so hard into like forcing it to synergize with his Bond CE. Because if he doesn't have his Bond CE, there are just characters that does what he does, but better. Like, again, I think Shinpachi is so similar to what he does.
Shinpachi is like the peak of the Unga Bunga Berserker, and his kit works so well for it.
And he still has
streamlined for it.
Yeah, and his survival is the same. He has an evade and a guts, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he does have both. Mm-hmm. So like without the Bond CE, he survives as well as Heracles, right? So that's and just
like he's just as strong. Like, well, actually, I think he's stronger because he has that whole. He gets the 100% crit up on his NP, Buster up on his NP.
Oh no, he is stronger, but like even on a survival sense, he's not lower than Herc if we don't count the Bond CE. That's like the thing because he has the exact same 3,000
HP guts. He has a 1-turn evade, defense up, and then his whole stars, crit damage, Buster absorb. Like he is just a better vanilla Herc.
Yeah,
Herc has his Bond CE.
Yeah, so like they would really need to give Herc something like unique, maybe even something we've never seen before, which I like that. I want them to be innovative when they design kits, and obviously they're giving that to new SSRs, but maybe they could give it to
They
some
should go
old
like
favorites.
do something really crazy, like give him like a quest for 12 labors. Like he has to do
and
12
then we
specific things in
complete it.
battle and get like giga buffs and shit.
Yeah, and then it would be fun.
Like
It might not be
you
super
use
practical,
2 buster
but
cards in 1 turn. Oh, do a defense down with your MP,
like
or
Space
something that he
Arash.
can do.
Like
Yeah,
there's a
just
whole
give him
quest
an
bar.
affection gauge.
Actually,
Yeah.
no,
The
repurpose
12
the affection
labors
gauge into
progress
like a thing
bar.
where,
Let's get it.
Yeah,
where if he
quest
does
bar.
things, it goes up.
You know,
Actually,
I,
that's not a
12
bad
labor
thing to
bar.
add. And like it can be like repeatable things, like just like using his cards does more, and those add like just like a like baseline like
I don't know, man.
power
Like,
mod and say like even defense mod to him.
I don't
I
know,
mean, they
man.
probably
Like, he's an
won't, because
unlimited
that would be
4-star. I
something they
feel
wanna
like
put
it's
into a paid
probably
character.
not the best idea because, like, I feel like
yeah,
Well,
they,
it'd be
realistically
cool,
okay.
they won't, but yeah,
at worst he's okay.
they might give it to
It's better.
they might give it to
than-
Alcides, like but like yeah, probably not base Herc, but
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'd
again,
imagine
realistically,
they would
battery
be
star
more
absorb,
likely to.
whatever. Yeah, like realistically, it's just probably going to be battery star absorbs. Same old kind of. Yeah, like what Tomoe got. They could literally just give him what Tomoe got or something, like it's the same thing. So yeah.
Okay, let's
On
start
hit
looking
damage
at
cut. Damage cut doesn't work that well with berserkers. Damage cut doesn't work good with berserkers. Damage cuts are actually half as effective with berserkers because they take double damage. So like if you have a 500 damage cut on a berserker, it's effectively I guess no, it's better on berserkers actually. I guess
No,
it's
it's
technically
worse.
It depends
is
on how
worse.
much damage is coming through. So if you
it
have
it is worse. Yeah, I'm not going crazy. Yeah. But yeah, anyways.
it's complicated because at that point we're doing additive stuff instead of multiplicative, and it's a lot easier to do multiplicative calculations only. Anyways, let's just click on some of these class icons. So number 1 of the sabers is Muramasa.
Oh my god. Just take the rainbow buff and leave, okay? Like
Just to
okay,
put the
this is
rainbow
my
in the
conspiracy
bag.
theory. This is my conspiracy theory. If they actually buff Muramasa too much, it would make Kondo look pretty bad. So I think they held back on the. I mean, it's an MP upgrade, so it's not a bad buff by any means. But like, they didn't make him like giga nuts because they had to come. They had to release Kondo like later in the year, who is I believe is better than Muramasa, but I don't think he's like that crazy much better. Like at farming, yes, a lot better, but at like some boss fights, I don't think he's necessarily that much better, especially considering his really poor card game. But yeah, I think they held back maybe on Muramasa's MP upgrade because it just adds the quick and buster buffs, right? Like it doesn't, and the base damage increase. I mean, it's decent for an MP upgrade, but if they wanted to make him Emiya Shiro, main character of Fate Stay Night, then they probably would have gone a little bit harder.
It made him less annoying
yeah,
to use with Yui, I guess. Because there's that.
Yeah.
Now you just have to
Yui
have him
is a
in P before it
character
instead
who-
of using the first skill.
I
and
want to
wasting
mention
it
Yui.
on
Yui is a
non-brave chain.
I think I overrated Yui for sure.
Yui's a character who I thought was going to be more impactful than Yui ended up being.
You know what? It's kind of funny.
It's like
I feel a little validated because like I felt like you guys were kind of overhyping her because like she's 100% a numbers servant. Not really. She doesn't really have any utility other than just like giving you big damage numbers, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, we didn't have that many choices for numbers, but now we have so many. And even in the 4-star rarity, like Liz of the End, like Omi, I think Omi like serves her job way better as like an arts crit support. Even if we don't count Tiamat, Omi is a way easier to use arts crit support than Yui, right? Like, or if you want to use her as a rainbow. I think she's only worth using with rainbow arts DPSs like Durga or Muramasa. Like she's probably not even worth using with a quick servant.
Because the thing is, she's better. Like, but she wasn't really needed for Buster, and then Quick got units that give better buffs.
Yeah.
And then So like you can use her with arts. Like I will say in arts, if the unit has like a buster or a quick buff in their kit, definitely can use her like as your like healer type character as well. That also provides buffs. But like Yui is kind of one that was like, oh, like she was very useful at the beginning, but then when you actually get down to it, it's like there's like
there were definitely
other
min turns
things.
that needed Yui, like MP5 Yui, but like that was, and also that was like when super recollection quests was a thing, and then like damage gating is like a huge problem. Like right now, I guess this current CQ is pretty heavily damage gated. Did you do any run on it, Ria?
No, because every character I have, I woke up
They
and
did
was
it
already
already.
done. I just haven't
Yeah.
tried anything yet.
Dude, Koyandar got sniped. That's crazy to me. Even because
Damn.
one of them is an alter ego, but yeah. But it is another MLB versus check because both are divine, Raiko and Flora.
I hate MLB versus.
Yeah,
Chris, do
it's
you have
another
MLB versus at all?
No.
Yeah,
No.
dude, normal people would not have. that
I have
shit.
like maybe 1 or 2 copies.
Yeah, normal people don't
have
have
one.
MLB.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a dumb thing because it's like you're looking at that CE like when the game first started, you're looking at the CE and you're like, this CE seems kind of bad. Like the anti-divine for only 3 turns, like. What's the point? And then, like,
And that
8
was
years
when
later,
that was
like,
also around
oh.
the same time when they printed a gacha limited 5-star CE that gave you stacking flat damage. they thought that was good. Turns out
I
it
kind
was in the game.
of miss those days because they were just like they were throwing whatever the
Oh
fuck
my
at the
God, I
wall.
can't
They weren't doing the
believe-
same
yeah,
50%
they don't-
with
they-
a random
I
3%
have
effect.
firm belief that they themselves did not know what is good in their own game.
They definitely
really
did
did.
not.
Thought flat damage
Year
was
1
gonna
and
be
2?
that good.
Look at Servant's designs, year 1 and 2. They did not know what they were doing gameplay wise. I don't think it was until around Scotty that they started actually like thinking like what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I do feel the interesting like trial phase thing when command codes were first added, but then they started like to like taper off, and now they're just like modern CEs where it's like 3 random effects merged together. Who gives a fuck? Kind of, unfortunately. But yeah, like when the first couple command codes came out with like the Tomoe heal code with the Tomoe heal boost code with the Jean heal code, and like Merlin charge, like I feel like those were like those give me like the back in the good old days kind of CE feelings, where they just have one effect instead of mixed.
I mean, they did add the. I do like that they had the Merlin,
The
one,
small
and they
Merlin
added the
staff, yeah, 5%.
smaller Merlin one, which is 5%. It's a 4-star version. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
that-
funny.
Yeah, if they add that to the shop,
Merlin.
because like they do allow you to buy duplicates of the 4-star command codes, so you could equip 3 of them. So that's a lot of flat charge. That could be interesting. But
All
anyways.
this to mimic
You know
a
what I find
fraction
funny?
of
like looking at this.
What's funny?
space air.
Auto
It's
Mist.
like the
What?
top 2 sabers are Muramasa and Arthur, and they're the opposite when it comes to buffs. Muramasa only has an MP buff and no skill buffs, but Arthur only has skill buffs when an MP buff.
Arthur with an
MP
MP buff would be scary though.
Yeah,
He would
I've
be
always said
really
like
good.
that. He's only a really good MP buff away from being absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and
But now we have Lagris as well, so I don't know how he probably still couldn't match her, but they could.
They can
probably still
buff
be
him now. He's
absolutely
still not
really
going to
good.
compete with Logris.
I mean,
They could make him like really, really good with an MP buff anyway.
Yeah, that's like actually more justification to maybe send a buff his way, because now since we already have this stupid thing, you're just 1 tier below the stupid thing, which is fine. He does have like really good looping damage on wave 2 because so many things are super large on wave 2.
Wait, I can't see it. There's someone in the chat said because of the framing that Richard looks like the love chat between Arthur and Muramasa. Look at his hair; it's the combination of the
Oh my
two in
God.
color.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Oh god.
Oh my! It's a nice top 3.
Well, I actually, when writing Richard, no.
I actually
Oh,
wouldn't
have you
mind if they
been,
buff Richard.
Have you been watching Strange Fake Mist?
Every week, it's so good.
Do you watch this
Holy
this week's
It is
episode?
good.
Because
I'm
I
watching
did,
so
by
many
the way.
anime this season, but Strange Fake is number 1. It's the highlight of my week.
Really, what
Oh.
anime are you watching this season? Actually, not to
Bro, I'm
dive
watching
very
like
here.
over 10 anime.
Oh,
Ten?
Same day that
Oh.
Strange Fake airs, Medalist season 2, absolutely amazing as well. Holy moly. Golden
Are
Kamuy
you
final season on
watching?
Mondays. Bussin', so bussin'.
Are you watching
What were you gonna ask?
JJK?
No, I only,
Yeah, me
believe it or
neither.
not, only recently, like before the year ended, I finally finished season 1, so I'm not really up to date.
Yeah, I
That's crazy.
dropped it. I think I'm gonna pick it back up because I have multiple coworkers that are always talking about it when I walk in, and I'm like, I kind of want to
Mhm.
at least just like keep up with what the normies are talking about because these normies are pretty cool, and I work with them like 24 hours a week. So,
Like
I
low
think
key, I used to be so mad about the delays of Strange Fake, but now that it's only been amazing episodes, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad they cooked like into
because
playtime. Like it's so good.
it doesn't look like any budget cuts were made or anything. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they're,
you
like
know
they're
what?
just flexing every episode, and apparently the last episodes now because of leaks are just amazing as well. Like they're top tier episodes. I'm so hyped.
Ooh. It's
It
leaked
is.
again? What?
No,
Wait.
the whole season was leaked like a long time ago, or like a good while ago
Oh.
apparently. And
I-
Bleakers
I
say
guess,
that like
yeah.
certain episodes are the highlight ones, and a lot of the ones that are left are apparently amazing. No spoilers, obviously, but
Oh,
there's apparently
boy.
some really amazing stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, this week's actually, I think, the first episode that I didn't see any combat. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
it
it was
episode
like a
having
calm
fight
before the
scenes.
storm episode.
Oh yeah,
Th-
there's
it's
definitely
crazy to me though
shit's
that
about to
every
go
episode
down for
having a
sure.
fight. Like what? Every episode having a fight was crazy. But yeah, I mean, if they don't do the Strange Fate collab this year, they're out of their mind. Because if you release Prelati right now, the amount of people that will shill money for her is gonna be.
I mean, they already did
insane.
the genius thing on NA by doing the Giga early Richer. That was such a
Yeah,
good move from them.
that is so smart because
So
people loved him. So many people actually pulled for him because of the anime. Like I didn't
like, he's
expect so many
awesome in
people
the
to
anime.
vote for
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
I
people
think it'd be
loved it.
really smart if
Oh, they
NA
dropped the collab.
just shoved the collab at the same time as JP.
If
That
they're
would
able
be
to do
actual
that.
Galaxy Brain.
Yeah, if they're able to do that, that would be amazing.
I feel like that would be the smart thing to do. Like, because like they dropped Arthur early, that they know that there's demand for it. Like, just
Yeah, maybe they're like testing the waters with this early Richer drop, and I'm sure they're getting a lot of
I
positive
think they
data
might
from
be.
it.
I need to go grab some. I'll be right back.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
see. Okay,
Prelati would.
again, I want to be mindful of spoilers because people in chat are sticklers about that sometimes. But I can't wait to see what Berserker could do. Like, Berserker is really interesting in concept, but like,
You mean Reggie?
Wait, which one though? Which one are you talking about?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, the one
Reggie
that's
Steel.
about to like, the one that's relevant, you know. I mean, like,
Just fake or
I mean,
true,
the other
guess, is
ones.
the question.
I guess the other one was like last week, but no, like I'm talking about Flats Berserker, because like
Oh,
So you mean fake?
it's
Berserker?
very
yeah, fake Berserker.
yeah, it's very assassin coded, and usually assassins suck in servant battles, but berserkers are usually really strong in servant battles. So I'm really interested if it's gonna stick along there or whatever, because it's yeah. It did cool shit last episode.
really
I can't
cool.
wait to see what happens.
Honestly, I'm just happy to watch the whole. I'm hyped about everything in the show, like all the characters, all the happenings. I'm just so
Oh, yeah.
happy to watch like anything happen. Like it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like the
It
ultimate
feels-
fan service show.
It feels like I
And
feel like
it's been a long time without Fate anime weekly.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
when was the last
7
one
years.
Good one
It was
at that
7
time.
years since Babylonia.
Fucking APOC or something. Oh, Babylonia. Sorry. Yeah. That's insane. But yeah, I mean the roster for the collab is also like hype. We could get, yeah, I could see Flat, and Berserker as like one servant, like Otto said. I could also see fake Berserker as a Mystic code, but I mean that doesn't. I don't know.
That
Because he's
that,
like a
that would be
watch.
pretty funny, but like I don't know about that.
That'd be
It would be cool.
Actually, not a bad
It
idea.
would be really
It'll
cool
watch,
though
yeah.
if it had voice lines when you use the Mystic code. That would
Yeah,
be
like
pretty
he-
cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've had that, right? Like only like not like actual Mystic codes, but like special
like
ones during story. Did we not have that?
like when we played as Cryptor or something.
Yeah,
think-
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So like we could have yeah, instead of, I mean, I know some people would like flat, but like if we don't get flat in the event would be we team up with fake Berserker and then he's our Mystic code. That would be funny, but I don't know if that's gonna be.
Oh, they just do the Samurai Remnant thing and just cut most of the guys and do an alternate version.
Yeah, this is why I think maybe they won't have playable Alcides, or I don't know how to say his name correctly, but like I
I
feel
would
like
say
it-
Alcides.
it is
'cause,
possible.
Alcides nuts.
It is possible. It is possible for them to just use Herc, because dude, they use Cat as Arya in Samurai Remnant, right? So it's not impossible that they would just cop out and use her, because they could add Ryder and Prelati, like they're both like completely new servants. So yeah, who knows? But people like Archer, Herc, so or Avenger,
People
whatever.
been asking for Archer Herc forever.
He could even have double class. He could like class change. It's not like we haven't seen Kazuo drop.
Or it could be like,
a
Dioscur is a
minor-
saber, but they're considered an Avenger because they have the passive set too.
Yeah. That honestly, that's probably more likely. Yeah, that's probably more likely. Or like vice versa. Like CL has like pseudo class advantage against Saber because she's kind of an archer, but she's also Mooncat. Yeah, actually, yeah. Never mind. That's probably more likely. But yeah. Oh, and then Richard's the third most wanted buffed Saber. I think valid, honestly. Even obviously the recency bias, but also valid.
Yeah.
Because bro, he's like, I mean, beside Logris, everyone looks bad though. So like, is it really valid? I don't know.
And then we have Artoria. And then we have Musashi. Musashi before Sigurd is really funny. But yeah, I mean, it's
They want
Musashi.
her to have a battery.
Yeah,
Musashi's
battery and then
buff.
make the
Data
buster buff.
recovered. when they add her back to the story, they'll buff her. Trust.
Yeah, they would probably just make
How are they gonna add her back to the story?
I don't know about that.
I
mean,
don't know, bro, they love
They're not going
milking
to.
that Musashi, bro.
They could just
Musashi
make
money.
another Musashi.
No, if they were gonna add Musashi back, why did they write Kawakami to be the exact same type of person who does
Yeah, and
jumps
where
between timelines?
and when has she popped
No,
up again?
Kawakami's gonna jump to some weird void space, and she's gonna run into Musashi stuck there eating udon. She's gonna be like, "Hi, can you bring me back? Can you teleport me back to spawn?"
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
okay?
stuck like
No, we're gonna get more Kawakami.
I'm stuck like
Kawakami
thousands
slaps on
of
their
light
eyes.
years away from Earth because I fought a Dyson sphere somehow. I guess.
Wait,
I
did you
fought a
guys?
Dyson fan.
Wait, did you guys
What?
see that? Like, they actually hold on, let me send it. But anyways, you guys can keep talking about the saber first. But let me.
I actually have a Dyson fan.
Yeah, is it nice?
It's one of those bladeless fans. It's nice. Yeah.
No,
I use it when I sleep.
I'm
It's
talking
nice.
about like the spheres.
No, we know about Dyson Sphere, but
okay.
I'm making the joke about a Dyson
Okay.
fan.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No,
They're
but
expensive. They're like $200.
no, have you guys seen this?
Yeah.
It's real,
Oh yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it?
bro. It's real. Musashi needs to help
The
us.
void.
That's
Mm.
crazy.
Well, gotta go kill it.
But yeah, I can see Musashi, people wanting a battery buff for Musashi, but I kind of
Secret
like
needs to be
the
way higher.
yeah, I kind of like the dynamic of Musashi being like, more offensive oriented, and like Passion Lip being more charge and tank based. So like I like, people often forget about Passion Lip, but Passion Lip is a really good like single target saber. I think she's very similar to, she's like a tankier design compared to SSR Liz, but like they're similar in terms of like battery charge and all that. So I think she's actually super strong, but I don't know. People
Passion
don't
Lip
like
is-
Passion Lip for some
I
reason.
would argue that Passion Lip, if not the best, is tied with Musashi as the best single target saber.
I mean, I think Passionate is easier to use just because of the battery for sure. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. There you go. Musashi.
It's
PTSD.
primordial chaos. Ain't no way.
That's crazy.
God damn it. It's connected again. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
is it? Oh,
continue.
no.
Okay, reconnect.
Your stream's dead.
Reconnected. It reconnected
The
immediately.
primordial chaos killed the stream.
Are you having like
Yep.
internet issues, or is it on Twitch? As well?
He always has internet issues.
Yeah, they've been getting worse. Here in a few months, I might, me and my sister might like rent a house. And when that happens, it'll be in a place where there's fiber internet, which means I won't have the issues anymore, which would be wonderful. But it's been worse this last week for whatever reason. I think it's probably partially because of the Olympics. So there's a lot of people like streaming it online, and that might be like sucking up bandwidth. I don't know. It's Sunday afternoon, and sports happens on Sunday afternoons.
You'd have to be in some sort of weird dystopian area for that to be happening.
I mean, the
I don't think
place,
there's anything that dramatic
there's
going
no
on right now.
there's no fiber internet where I am, so it's pretty dystopian.
I'm actually so disappointed that I was forced to move from somewhere with fiber internet to somewhere without.
Yeah,
There's
but
even
you
an
don't have to
Ethernet like port in my room, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, but you don't have to stream. I guess.
I have to play Counter-Strike. That's annoying.
Counter-Strike.
Dude. How will I get to higher elo if I suck and also a bad ping? Anyway.
So
Not
if we buff Arthur, we definitely have to buff Artoria. Because Artoria, like if you buff Arthur's NP, he hits as hard as Artoria with like during her one burst turn. I guess the one thing is like she's now able to Black Grail loop because of weird whatever shit. But you know,
she was.
nice
I
if
think
she
she
was
was already
more than
able
that.
to with waivers buff. Actually,
Yeah.
like
Well,
with
yeah,
waivers
but waivers
she,
buff was
she
also,
can
like-
already BG.
Waivers buff was still
Recent,
like
yeah.
semi-recent, so. But now, like with
Mhm.
Omi and the new Mystic Code and stuff, she's got more options.
Yeah, for sure. So it's yeah. I don't know. I've always been like really tuned out in terms of AoE Buster Sabers, and then the only interesting one is Logris, who is like so broken to the point that I don't know what to say. So yeah, about archers.
Let's look at archers.
I mean,
Yeah.
Arjuna's number one. We already saw him, but
Got Arjuna. We got Gilgamesh. He was number 12.
Boring.
That's like whatever.
I mean,
like
I
you could
can
give
see
him,
it, but yeah.
Now,
I mean, the things I think
Ignoring
of
that,
is like
but
offensive
Takasugi and
utility,
Jean are
but-
next.
Takasugi and Jean. I think Takasugi's
Yeah,
fine
those
where
two
he
could
is,
use
but
buffs.
like, I guess he could use something. Like they could give a second skill
Wait, what
card.
happened?
We're fine. We still.
We're still on the saber.
It shows the sabers on screen still.
Have you tried refreshing?
I
Yes, I
did.
did.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
the
actually
thing-
like we can see our avatars moving and whatnot.
Oh,
I don't know. Your thing may be really, really. bad.
Yeah, I think it's just really behind. Because I've been dropping a shit ton of frames.
Yeah, like I unmuted it and I just heard Plitch say, "How about archers?" Which was like 2 minutes ago.
I don't know. about 2 minutes, but yeah.
Your thing's cooked.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna have real time.
Yeah, we can't
no
interact
real
with the
time
chat.
chat.
Okay.
Well,
I think
mean,
Jean
we could
should
still
get buffed.
continue. Jean,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jar
definitely.
being number 45 is way too low.
I
And
don't
of
think it'd be
course
higher because
Orion.
Jean should be popular.
Yeah, that's also true. She should get both like popularity points and then actually needing a buff point.
Yeah, I mean, look, they didn't even make fucking Metatron broken, so
I'm actually a John enjoyer now because of Metatron. I'm converted. I didn't see it before,
like
but now I'm
John.
like, hell yeah, dude.
Metatron
have
is
a-
cute.
I love my gamer girls.
I have a Grail Jarcher.
It's the
She
same thing
sucks.
with Arquid and Phantasmoon. I'm a simp, bro.
Oh no, you like gamer girls. You buy their
Yeah,
bathwater.
Please tell me
nothing like
Emiya's not hot.
nah.
Well,
But
I
Emiya
love
can
the
do-
aesthetic so much. I don't know what it is about it.
John Shoulder bathwater. Would you buy it?
A lot of people.
It might be
That's just
considered
holy
holy
water.
water.
Hey.
It is blessed, yeah. But yeah, Emiya can now comfortably Black Grill loop with
Does it
Omi, so I
become
actually don't see it that big of a
If
problem.
John
with him anymore.
bathes in the bath, does the water become consecrated and able to be used for religious purpose?
No, you just try it. You get John's bathwater and you pour it on Lilith, see if her skin burns off. And if it does, yeah. Give Gil Invul Pierce and Defense Pierce. But how
No.
about modern
But-
genius Nikola Tesla?
How about
That-
how
that-
about
that kinda
Tomoe, who has
encroaches on
that?
his thing.
That's his thing.
Tesla is actually
you're
one of
right.
the lowest ranked.
Wait,
He
they,
has
they have the same amount of
0.0%.
votes. That's funny. They both are 45th place.
Yeah, actually, Tometomo. Big
I'm
mecha guy.
totally biased and want to see a Tometomo MP buff. I know it
He's
will
so
make him really
cool.
strong,
Oh,
but I don't care. I want to
there's a
see it
cat
because I have a
peeking.
grilled one. And
I wouldn't
really
be
like it.
opposed to a tomato buff.
Yeah, I think he's like still like we kind of have a mech overload in terms of FGO designs, but like I think Tometomo is one of the most well pulled off ones.
No,
so.
frankly,
He's
I
one of the
think
better-
we
his
need more
MP's
mech
so cool
servants.
looking.
I
But,
like the
you
previous
there's
one.
never a reason to use
so-
them.
Yeah, because it's not a 3D model. FGO is just bad at making 3D models. I'm sorry. It's just like I don't
this-
even like the Odysseus one, and that one doesn't look that bad. But I'm not even a fan of Odysseus's like horse. It's just it kind of looks janky.
I really like the catapult because I'm a mecha
a
fan.
cat.
Oh yeah, the
catapults.
launch is cool. Yeah, the launch
it's such a
sequence is
fan
cool,
service
yeah.
to all mecha.
Yeah, that part is for sure. But yeah, like the model itself, I think it's okay. It's just okay. I like the red one, obviously, but the costume.
Wait,
but yeah,
for who? Oh, for Odysseus.
yeah,
So
for
Red
Odysseus.
Odysseus is better. Sorry, I was just looking up Tometomo's NP again because I'm like, it's cool, right? And I watched it again. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. The moon
Yeah, it's-
eclipses, and then he's on the moon, and then he shoots you from the moon. It's a cool NP. I do think he could get a buff because Tometomo. I think I've said it before. I think that like there's something about him that I feel like was clunky, and I
No,
think
he-
should fix though.
It's yet another one of those. Oh, because he is a patient sniper character, so like he gets like a little bit. He gets like a one hit something, and then if you like charge it up.
Yeah, it's NP damage
Yeah,
regeneration.
yeah. So like, if you hold your shot for long enough, it does more damage. That's like
Oh, and
that's
then
what they always do with these like
No, what
you
it
know,
was
sniper
is
characters. No,
he has like on his guts when his guts activates, he gets NP damage as
Oh.
well. And it's not easy for him to trigger his guts because he's not a
Just a second.
berserker.
I thought he had like a one hit buff or something. Like, does he not have a one hit like?
He has
But,
3
like-
hit
Well, no, he
buster
does-
buff.
Oh, it's 3 hits. Never mind.
Yeah, also
His-
it's a 3-hit buster buff,
He-
which
his third
sucks.
skill. His third skill is a one-time NP damage buff every turn. That's what you're thinking of.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. So you can like not use it. You can hold it, and then the longer you hold the shot, the one shot that you fire does more damage. Like they keep doing that for like sniper/archer characters because, I mean, it's cool, right? Like, it aesthetically makes sense, but you know, FGO is not a game where you should be patient and wait. You should instead be firing a barrage of attacks. You know, that's just how FGO meta works. So. Like they even kind of like, as much as I like Sugitani, they kind of like removed that penalty, you know, with her buff, right? Because she no
Yeah, it
longer
doesn't
resets her
consume
buff
the,
success.
things,
Yeah. So like after firing a shot, she no longer needs to cool down. Like
Now
after
she's
firing her
just
first shot, she can
insanely
just
strong
rapid
for a
fire.
3-star.
Yeah,
Like,
after the
I-
first shot, she can just rapid fire, kind of, which is
the
which
thing
it
is
makes
like
her good.
for Grand Archer, like a Grailed Sugitani was actually like, I think one of the best DPSs.
Oh yeah,
like,
because
for-
Skills
for-
King.
'Cause
Yeah,
Grail's
Skills
Yeah,
king.
I want to say if she
And
was
she
a
has an
5-star,
upgraded
she
NP.
would just do so. She would be so good.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, when you're fighting King, I think her being a low star doesn't actually hurt her. It's when you're not fighting
Yeah.
King is when you can feel it. With even with the upgrade, but like, it does help her if she had a 5-star stat line because like her kit isn't I don't think is like it doesn't feel very 3-star anymore.
Yeah,
It's
she
like
has a
what
bunch of like
it's Buster up for 3
Buster up.
turns. She has the debuff and crit damage up. And then she has the buff success rate and star absorb. Yeah, like, but yeah, getting the MP upgrade. What is her like stat line at like? Yeah, see, like at 120 with 2K foes, her attack stat is only like 13,600, which is like not great. Like when you sort by like maximum attack, because that puts you at like the high end of like units at level 90. Okay, well, a little bit past that, but like, you know.
But yeah, anyways, Archer. Oh, Atalanta. Wait, what place is her amongst Archer? I think people just don't care about
61st.
her because she is actually one of the worst 4 stars.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's at 7th place. It's so
she
weird.
is genuinely
right now,
one of the worst 4 stars in the game. Like,
It actually reads it there under the actual. They did a sub place when you do the
it's
category.
so weird because right now, like, I'm dropping a shit ton of frames, but I'm consistently getting over 6K. I don't know what's going on, man. T-Mobile fucking blows. Oh, went back up.
I do also
That's
use
stable.
T-Mobile.
Yeah. I can't wait to get rid of these motherfuckers. They suck so much. And I know for a fact that that the fiber I would get somewhere else is going to be so much cheaper.
How much are you paying right now?
I'm paying like
I have fiber for reference.
I'm paying like 80 or 90 a month, I think.
And how fast is it?
It's supposed to so depending on the time of day, like I've seen it go all the way up to like 27 upload, but like during the daytime
You are getting scammed.
I know it's the wrong, like it's not the right type of like I
That's
can't
crazy.
get fiber. Like upload is gonna be dog shit no matter what. I mean download I'm usually like 200 300, so it's not as bad from that. But like that's what so many internet providers do. They're like, look at how good our download is, and then the upload is like complete horseshit.
That's
But
reference.
that's because like no one needs upload unless you're like streaming. So
Like I have fiber at my apartment. I pay like 20 euros a month, which is like I don't know, maybe $25, and it's 500 up and down, and no issues with connection. It's like flawless.
I
So I
just
can
tested
imagine being
mine.
in your situation. It
I don't
sounds like a
even live that.
scam.
I live fairly close to like the internet capital of the U.S. too, which sucks.
How do you test this? Oh, I don't even have fiber. I have Wi-Fi.
Speed test.
I just have.
Yeah,
Speed
speed
test.
test.
Just
Dude,
Google speed test.
I've never, because like I've had internet that's like 1,000 down before, but it's like they always limit it to like 20 or 40.
I can
up.
actually upgrade to a gigabyte, but there's no need. 500 is more than enough for everything.
Yeah. But yeah, but like I came here and the upload matched the download, and I'm like, what in the world? So now I'm like, I guess I can multi-stream easy, like, and send the full thing. Like,
It seems to have stabilized now. I don't know.
My upload is
I moved
legit
my
higher than
router.
download.
It's so weird because like I was having issues for a while, then I moved my router like to the floor next to the window instead of the table next to the window, and it started getting better. And I just moved it back up to the table, and now it's getting better. I don't know.
Rip. I'm Wi-Fi only. Yeah, never mind. I'm 150 on both. It's so bad.
It's not bad for Wi-Fi.
150 on both is fine for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's honestly that covers basically all your needs anyway.
It's annoying though because I want to have a cable, but I don't know why it doesn't have it.
Well, it's more so the ping, like, for your stuff.
My pings are low for some reason, like really low. Like I have like 3 ping very often when I'm playing like alone. If I'm queuing with other people, no. But if I'm queuing like solo queuing on games, I have like single digit ping very often. Anyways, how about Archer? So about archers, huh? I mean, we don't have to go through every class, honestly, because I feel
Yeah.
like we're gonna go through
Oh,
their
yeah.
kids when talking about the servants as well.
Sure.
But like, yeah, I think
Yeah, I mean,
I
at
think
this
we all
point, we're
have
not
like
even like asking for
Yeah,
specific
yeah,
buffs.
yeah. I think the most important takeaway, honestly, is if Tomoe doesn't get a buff next week, I'm gonna crash out. Like, holy shit.
No, she's not gonna get a buff till extra record comes out. It's just that the game keeps getting delayed, and so her buff keeps getting delayed.
Why wouldn't she get a buff next week? It's her banner's coming up next week. It's exactly like Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, but she's also gonna have a banner for extra record.
I don't know. They're gonna buff Nero anyways, just because they like Nero. But yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing we talked about that we are gonna do today with Ryou.
Yeah, I figured
guys,
it would take plenty of time, and it did take 3 hours.
Yeah, you guys want to do daily singles?
I do.
Accidentally
I have
half of them
stuff on.
already, but I can. Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
I
is
can't
this the
believe
thing you do? Oh.
Yes,
Yeah, we
we
do daily
always,
singles.
We do our
Ah.
daily singles. So
We've had a couple streams where we went all out and we did like all of the daily singles, and there was like we had
I
a couple
think I
times
saw
where it
one
was
of those
like
videos.
yeah, it was like over
It was the
100.
you did the one where there was like the giga amount of banners, right?
yeah, where it was all like 85 banners.
Yeah,
and
it was
then we
the-
had like a
yeah.
who got the most points
Oh yeah,
out of all
that's
the
a
roles.
great content idea. Oh my god.
I lost
think I
every
won both
time,
times, so
except for last
saying.
week where someone.
Oh, he actually got the meter.
Yeah.
And we got nothing. Yeah, the other two of us got nothing.
I mean, I was the one that wanted Demeter the most, so like, yeah, I got her NP5 now. Yeah, that happened off stream.
Bro, you're killing me. You're killing me.
You have her MP5? Why?
Look, because I like.
Oh,
her.
he was got a 120 here, no?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Oh,
about
you got a
120
120
here. Yeah. Well,
I'm
it
here with
wasn't
this MP flex
cheap.
after I had to go 900 coins for MP1. I'm not salty.
I got my first one
Miss,
in
if it makes
600
you feel
SQ.
better, I
and-
didn't want Demeter, and I got her in 5 rolls and trying to get
Man,
CE.
shut the
No,
fuck
that
up.
Wow,
doesn't make
you
me feel
fucking,
better. That does not help.
So the first
I
one
wish
I
I got
got
that.
was in like 600 SQ. The second one was pity. So I feel you there, man.
Mm.
Yeah, and the later ones were. I don't think they were as rough, but it was still.
I just checked. I
lot.
on JP I have exactly 1 paid single left right now.
Damn.
I mean, you don't have to follow.
gotta
them,
make
we're
it
just,
count.
No, I'll do it for Demeter. That's fine.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I have to switch
hold on a
my
second, I gotta-
computers because I don't know how to connect my phone to my. I don't know how to mirror my screen on my my PC. I only know
Oh,
how
you
do
want me
it on Mac.
to stream it on Discord? Do you want to use it?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, we usually do.
I'm messaging.
Oh yeah, I'll
that's what
let me
you
just
do.
connect my capture card then real fast.
Yeah, because like mine is, I always keep my capture card connected 24/7.
I only do that
Oh,
when
I meant like I
streaming,
have it connected, but
Nintendo
I'm connected
Switch
to my
content.
phone basically.
I only do that when I'm doing when I'm streaming. from
Actually,
my
right now
Switch.
I did have to switch the connection because it was connected to my Switch because I was again reading Tsukihime on stream.
Oh yeah, Switch.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
I just stream
guess it's my
Pokemon
phone.
most of the time. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, no, my tablet, I just leave it on my desk. I only use my tablet because I have my FGO account on my phone and my tablet. So this tablet just always sits on my desk, always connected to the capture card, so I never have to worry about it or change settings. I used to be able to just plug the Switch into the same cord, but the Switch 2, Nintendo put in their stupid little rules so you have to use their official dock.
Does that work? I shared it.
Yes. Yeah. Pull up Myst.
Damn, look at my amazing 1 paid
Oh.
single.
Sorry,
on screen so we can see
okay.
it here.
Sorry. Shit, that's the wrong guy. That is Ryou. There we go. Gotta. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay, there it is. And There we go. Now you're on screen. Sorry, I had to message a person. And stuff. Yeah.
Oh, good.
He had to hide his dark
Yeah.
secrets.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead whenever you're ready.
We give you our luck.
All right, should I send it then?
Yeah,
Yep.
send it.
Go.
right.
Do it.
Surely I get something.
Surely.
There's a
Like,
connecting.
Miracle.
It's the fastest.
Leaving
It's a
a
craft
miracle.
essence.
The class.
and it's a 3-star craft essence. No.
Wahoo!
I'll do 2 tickets so I go down to 40. It's a nice
All
number.
right.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh, small
luck.
pause. Oh man.
I'm only watching on auto stream, so I'm a bit delayed.
You're
Oh,
quite a
you're gonna
bit
get spoiled
delayed.
by my reaction.
I mean, that happens a lot with mine because I don't always stream it to Discord. So
That was
they
a
can
pretty
see it.
big pause.
Hmm.
Don't give them that hope.
Yeah, well.
True. You know what?
Would.
He's alright and he clicks
Smobcast
instantly.
special. I'll do the full 10 tickets for the double.
Ooh, good luck, good luck.
Oh damn!
Let's see what happens.
Frigate, dude.
We'll see, we've tricked him into gambling more.
Yeah, I love gambling.
I love gambling so much.
Jinkies. Damn, you got. Ryou has.
It's like, have you seen that
900
edited
upload.
image of Shiro? He's like, I just love swords. But it's
Yeah,
like, I just love
That's me with gambling.
That is.
It's pretty
That is
dry.
absurdly good upload and download. I would show mine, but it's gonna be. I don't think it shows
doing the
it
test while
properly.
streaming would kill your stream.
Yes, it fucks with the stream. So
Do you ever get paranoid when it like lags, like so much, but then it gives you like nothing, and you're like, well, what was happening?
Yeah. Oh, gold
oh
skin.
oh shit!
Come on.
Hey-o.
Redeem the pity. You won't. Nah. What is
Oh.
this? No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, me.
Interesting. She's like, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
she's not MP5. Hello.
Oh, I
I'll
just
take
spent
it.
a lot for that character.
Yeah, that's nice because she's permanent. Oh,
So, oh
my.
me.
All right, here comes the
Okay.
double.
All right, one last one. It's better than nothing, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like better than my whole entire 900 quartz for
You
one.
got the
damage.
wrong mom, unfortunately. Wrong mommy character.
Oh, it's over.
Mom
Let me check the MP
maxing.
level. I think it might be 5. I forgot. Maybe 4.
That's supposed to be Sakura, right? It's like
Oh,
it,
it's
yes,
4
that is-
now.
It
is
looks
the
more
ugliest
like
it's a weird
Sakura
art
C.
style.
it looks more like Fujino than Sakura.
There you go. There's your gotcha bonus.
All right. Up next is Ryou. I gotta resize his
Yep.
window because
I'm ready.
his tablet's also special. Okay, you're on screen now.
Yeah. Cool. Watch me win this. Actually, I'll do her last.
He will win it. I know it. The game will spite me. How many banners are there?
I think there's like 9 or 10 right now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Valentines, like girls on right up, right?
Yeah.
There are 12.
Oh, there. 12.
Oh,
Wait, no,
a whole
no.
dozen.
What is it? Was it 12?
Wait, sorry, 15.
15.
There's
Okay,
3 rows of 5. All right, come on, Britamonte.
Excuse you, that's Bradomart.
See what you did there?
I actually have a hard time remembering the name. This is Bradamonte. Okay, yes. Not Britomart. All right. I actually have a hard time remembering which is which because I've made the joke so many times it's ingrained. Kiyohime.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
Since when did Dakota become a fucking celebrity in our chat?
I mean, he showed up on. To be fair, he's shown up on stream more than Myst has this.
He's shown
these
up on
last few
stream
months.
twice.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
we
it's
need
more
him
than-
for our
it's-
He's the we
Overwatch,
need
that guy.
multiplayer. We need a
Yeah, yeah.
multiplayer person.
Oh no, he was also on
Repo.
on the repo.
Repo.
Yeah,
Wait, who are you talking about?
he's
No,
a guy
there's
in
someone in
Plushie
the
server.
chat.
server. Yeah.
Who we drag
Oh.
into like multiplayer games when we need a fourth person.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's not even giving me the event 5-star. I just want the event 5-star. I have 10 copies of Nito Alter. Knowing my luck, this is gonna be a Nito Alter, and it's gonna be all I'm gonna get.
I mean, USO is good, no?
Yeah, but okay, safe. Another safety
I'm 3 off.
protected.
Excuse
I
me.
need 3 more.
Protected
years.
from
Oh yeah, actually, well, I can work from home tomorrow.
Quetzalcoatl.
Actually, I mean, I have to work from home tomorrow because of the snowstorm warning, so I can be a little bit more relaxed today. I think, which is
you get nothing.
I gotta go get my tags updated because I got pulled over last night. Or night before last.
What happened?
Improper
Expired tags.
tagging is a problem on the internet.
No, on my car.
No, I know. Yeah, I want to complain. Yesterday,
Eh.
I was on Twitter and there was a post and it was like safe for work illustration. And I scroll down, it's not safe for work. It is in fact the opposite of safe for work.
Look, I think they've definitely stretched the definition of safe for work. It went from
No. So
it went from like
I
not
I don't know
risque
how
to
to
like
describe this image, but it was like it was an anime drawing of a female character mounting a table.
oh okay, I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is, unfortunately. But
I do not.
but
And I'm like, this isn't safe for work.
I mean, if she's
How do
not
you guys
showing
feel about the Bakshin armpit thing that blew up?
Oh,
I
I don't play Uma, so I don't know.
I haven't
but
seen
I
that,
assume you
no?
still saw
Oh,
that.
God.
It was the most viral thing ever.
I know.
Was it-
but
are you talking about the GIF?
It annoys someone.
Yeah,
so I
the
keep,
gif of
Oh
the armpit.
God.
looking
Oh,
I keep sending
Oh, I
it to him
have-
in
I
his
did-
DMs.
I saw it once and it just
because it
gagged.
annoys him. Hold on. I have.
Don't-
I think
don't
I have
post
it.
it.
Hold on.
Don't post
I'm
it.
gonna post it.
I'm not
post
going to
it.
show it on stream. Don't bother posting it.
Ah, there.
Oh my god. That's the one.
I
Why
like
is this a
I,
thing?
I don't know why you're showing it if you're
Okay,
'cause, like,
fine,
I'm not
fine,
showing it.
fine.
On my last one, I've received nothing. Be gold.
Be gold.
And
No.
that's a rip. Game
Ripperoni.
says be gone instead.
Yeah, it hates me.
All right, plus
I'm
where's the
one
stream?
Omi off of perfect. Hold on, give me a second.
He's one Omi off being perfect. Dude, I'm saving grails right now because I have no clue what's going on. Even though I want to continue my path of grailing Logos to 120, I'm holding off for now just in case something happens. And if nothing happens by summer, then I'm gonna finish 120 Earth.
Ew.
No, we
I'd
are
say
getting
you.
the main story in June though. That could be spicy.
It's just
Yeah,
another
but all I
boring
want at this
saber.
point is Violet.
Ew.
Yeah, fair
Or
enough.
Kamazots. They release Kamazots, I'll grail him.
Hello,
You're in the enjoyer
Yeah.
camp.
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
we can.
Hello, hello.
And yes,
Alright.
I am in the camp that is like, I will grail Kamazots if he's out. And
I accidentally did half of these already, so I'm so sorry.
Bro.
wow, you've ruined our life.
Yeah, I
Ruined our
your life.
stream.
Professional gambler.
I have none.
Ruined our
lucky, that's so lucky.
relationship.
Oh my god, best servant ever. After
Maybe
Maybe we
divorce.
won't get married at the end of the stream. Let the pit
I
bros
mean-
have their time of the no. Keep the pit bros out of society. No one wants them here. Ugh.
Yeah, I did this one. I did this one.
Also, pit
Ooh,
bros
okay,
sounds
that's
like
bad.
pit bros sounds like
Oh,
the
that's
name of a
bad.
mechanic.
Okay, I haven't done this one. Give me med B.
Medical B.
My favorite.
Oh yeah, chat's really
Okay.
far behind. I think if chat refreshes, they can get caught up.
I mean, they did say medicine B, so it's probably not that
Well, he
behind.
probably refreshed. I remember the other day, Monday, there were
Oh my god.
some chat members that were 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind. I know that
That's
because
diabolical.
basically I said type something in chat as soon as you hear this, and then I just counted and just kept counting and kept counting, and eventually at 350 everyone, there was just an explosion of messages, and then I just type in chat, okay, you're about to hear me count for 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh
But-
no.
But they refreshed and then it was fine, so
They said they're not behind anymore.
yeah, the internet was way worse then. Like my connection was way worse because if you look at my my streams on Twitch for that day, it looks like I streamed like 12 times because it kept just dropping and restarting the
Dude,
stream.
I can relate to that so much. Back when I still lived with my, my mom and my brother, because their house was not like in the city. We had internet that the speed was good, but it just kept disconnecting. So sometimes my VODs were in like 5 parts from one stream, and it was so annoying.
Yeah. However, YouTube only reset the VOD once, which props to YouTube. They have their shit together in some ways that Twitch does not.
I think the disconnect protection on Twitch has gotten better, so that there's a good amount of leeways that you can reconnect, and it will keep the VOD intact. But even then, it can still happen for sure.
I don't know. I mean, like earlier, like I disconnected for like 15 seconds, and it restarted the VOD.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. The good thing is it does since I record locally, it doesn't
like
really matter.
like not long ago, I was streaming and my PC blue screened, and I managed to restart my PC, run OBS, and start the stream, and it actually saved the VOD in one go. It was
Really?
interesting. Yeah. Like my PC literally shut down mid-stream.
I think it's very
Oh,
funny when
that's it.
PC Blue streams. Wow,
Well,
so no one's getting anything. All right,
I do want to show you my
I got
collection.
Omi-san. That's not bad.
You can show them
Yeah.
your collection while you're at
True.
it.
There's 1, there's 2, this one's MP5, this one's esports. And then I have the Huh?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Are these the these are the there you go. This is my
The
my
snake
collection. I got really lucky with my dailies at near the end of the event. I got 2 more. So I think I'm currently at MP 15. So I'm 1 off of 16, which is perfect for perma. But I'm
Wait, don't you need 15?
yeah.
Or is that different with the new update?
Oh, is it 15? Oh, maybe
Well, I
oh.
got 15 Luvias, and she's perfect on NA. I'm not sure if
Oh,
they changed
no,
update, but I think it's
okay.
the same, right?
It is the same. Okay,
It
it must
depends
have been
on how much
okay, so I
bond
don't
you
even need
get.
more Omis.
You need Gigabond. There's like 14 or 15 or something, but
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
or 15 will it's enough on paper.
Oh,
for
don't worry,
perfect
he'll
if you go
he'll
with that
degen
full maxing.
the grand raids
Yeah.
when they return.
But
it
yeah,
took me forever to get those 15 Luvias across so many raid ups.
yeah,
Nasty.
that's perma is annoying. But yeah, I'm slightly saving for now because I'm scared that we're gonna get summer Koyanskaya. And if I'm like grail casting every month, and then assuming we get around like 1.5 grails, like maybe 2 grails per month from like events and story, on top of the grail casting, I would need to start saving now. Why do you have a level 1 Pope? Esports, but I don't really use her. And I didn't intentionally roll for her. I just from dailies. Level 1 Pope. And then
Just happens
yes.
to pick it up.
And then yes, Chad. She has returned. The blue border has returned to her. So stop saying I'm a horrible person.
Oh, you changed the grand again.
Yeah, she is back for
Oh.
one minter
Oh
run.
yeah,
but
yeah.
she is
Now you've abandoned your wife once again. Okay, gotcha.
No, I needed to do a minturn. That this is pure gameplay grand swap. Actually, I ended up not needing it.
Oh, was it
Honestly,
for the CQ?
yeah, honestly, I probably didn't need the
And,
damage. I did not need the 1000 more damage.
And who was the grand assassin before that?
Omi.
Oh,
Oh, Carmilla.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
who I
it was
talking
it was
about.
Omi. It was Carmilla for a while. For a little while. I think during the Liz
I
event.
just keep swapping wives.
For the Liz event, I did Carmilla because it is the Liz event. There's too many good assassins, man. Like,
Dude, I can relate to you. I have so many assassins I really like. I have the
Like-
same problem.
man. But yeah, like I have Carmilla. Oh, this one, dude. I probably shouldn't have done.
That's kind of base though.
Yeah.
He's saying this in front
but
of
it
the
actually looks better
Shinzagumi
here.
fan.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm the Turbo Shinsengumi fan. But
yeah, I'm like fake fan,
it's so
unfortunately.
cool. I was screaming when I saw his MP. I'm so happy still. Like it's my
Yeah.
favorite MP animation.
His
in the
MP
whole
is very
game.
cool. I do wish he had a different one for stage 1 though.
Yeah, that's fair.
My like imagination is it's the same MP, but they're dressed as like their edgier ascensions. Like they all have like kind of like an edgy
Yeah.
ascension, Maybe swap Okita to Okita Alter.
Funny enough, Okita Alter is less scary than normal Okita. She's much more innocent normally.
Oh yeah, but the
Yeah.
color matches, yeah. But it's funny that the English one, yeah. I had on the Stolful. Oh,
That's
oh,
base too.
I had that on Durga, but okay, Liz is expected. I don't know why I'm showing off my grands. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this thing. Please. My life
Everyone point
is
and
yours.
laugh at his
Please,
useless
my
brand.
life is yours,
Oh.
bro.
Back to that again.
My
Damn.
life is yours if you buff this thing. She's crying in her FA because she's bad. Please.
It's like one of those Instagram photos where it's like, why is everyone so mean to me? And she's just got her tits out.
Dude, she's so bad.
Okay.
Thing, yes, this thing. I'm not even complaining about this one anymore, even though I still want her to
Oh.
get a buff, but
shit.
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Just took you off.
I'm not
screen.
even complaining about this one anymore. No, I'm just Korean Dark. I'm not even complaining about Korean Dark anymore, but I do hope she also gets a buff eventually. Or Summer. Just give me a Summer version. I'll ditch this one.
Dude, Vritra fits the AoE role that I want for this this Grand Lancer quest, but all of the Grand Vritras that I have on my friends list are in P1, so it just never works.
Yeah. I mean, Vitra beating Indra is literally like lore. I mean, Indra eventually beats her, but or him. It was a male in mythology, but it's lore. It's literally lore accurate. She should be the Indra counter, but who knows?
Or you can just be easy for Grand Lancer and just borrow Melusi.
New gray hair
Boring.
Shinsengumi kit.
Also-
You mean the
They don't pop
Avenger,
up.
the
Toto?
suiciding Avenger?
Toto's so bad. Toto's unbelievably bad.
Yeah, Todo is pretty tragic.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunately bad because like the thing is like the welfare Sojiro does better. It's like better.
My Demeanor just did more damage than the Vritra did. God damn it. I mean, she has super effective here, but like, come on.
Does she? Indra's Earth? I didn't know that. I
No,
thought it was Sky.
the other two are Earth. He isn't Earth, but the two
the
mobs are.
Vajras are Earth. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh my god, I hate this number so much. Why do I see it everywhere?
Oh my god.
What number?
6-7.
Oh my god, no!
6-7.
6-7.
True.
Bro, 6'7" maxing. That's crazy.
I love how like everyone like hates 6'7" because kids say it stupidly, and then by making fun of
Oh
kids
my
saying
God.
6'7" stupidly, now you are laughing at 6'7" stupidly, but it's the
Okay.
purpose is to make fun of children.
Okay, someone in my chat just cheered 6 and then 7 bits, and then Plushy just donated 67 bits. Man, why can't someone just donate $67 instead? I'd just buy a pack with that.
True.
Did I not do that on your birthday? No, it wasn't $67. Fuck.
No, you gave
was less.
you gave me 10 subs, and that is completely fine. I appreciate that. You don't have to do the 67 again. Okay.
For a joke, I must do the 67. This is so
Alright.
stupid.
Dumb
There was
meter.
a sticker. There was a sticker in Counter-Strike that had like 2 poker cards that was 6 and 7. And that sticker went up 10 times the price when the 6-7 joke.
Oh my God.
Like, holy shit. I, of course, bought it and I put it on my P250, but you know, it's.
Interesting choice.
I have my 6-7.
When will you update your
6-7 crack.
Patreon? You know, I forgot. I keep forgetting that I have a Patreon that I never do anything with. Like, I even have it linked in a couple places. I just don't really... I don't produce much content other than smobcast right now, and it's like... What extra stuff could I produce there that I don't already, like, post elsewhere, you know? Convert it
Post the
into an
smobcast
OnlyBeans.
files there.
If they
Smobcast
donate
files.
$500, I'll
Smobcast files.
cosplay.
What's in the Smobcast files?
I'll
No
cosplay
one
as a
will ever
character
know.
in that stream.
Sorry, I am guilty of associating with Ryou Emerald.
I've never
But
done anything.
look, all I wanted to do was just go to a party with him, okay? Like, I never went there.
Counterpoint, I wouldn't go to a party.
I think
Oh
I
my
actually.
gosh. I scrolled down on Twitter again and someone redrew that stupid Safe for Work art, but with a different character. So it caught me off guard. I hate this website.
Are you sure it's redrawing? It's just it is a tag.
No, because it is it's this time it's a Star Rail character doing it.
Oh. Here's the thing, right? I think I did I made a really risky promise that I didn't expect to ever.
Look, I'm gonna spoiler this, and you can click it if you want to see what I'm talking about.
I know
Don't
what
show
you're talking
this on
about.
Stream Auto.
I know what you're talking about, but it's.
I need to see this because I missed it. Oh, never mind. I did see the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Oh, wait.
you're tagging it
Oh,
Safe for
I
Work.
have seen
Oh, never mind. No, okay. Yeah,
Dude, the top reply to it this is so safe for work. Can't wait to show this.
Oh
to
my
my
God.
family."
That is...
I'm just
that
blocking
is-
these people.
Oh my God.
never mind. I did not know this was what you're talking about.
Yeah,
On my
I think I
Twitter-
saw the original. Yeah.
Yeah,
On my
the
Twitter,
that's-
I tell it not
that's
to
not
recommend,
camel
and
toe,
I
that's
block
just-
any
Oh.
that's
any NSFW stuff because I don't want that on my Twitter timeline. And when people start tagging things as Safe for Work, and I know why it shows it because there was the trend, where they split the image in 4 and they'd say Safe for Work, and I click on it and it's an image split into 4, and it's fine. And so the algorithm goes, okay, this is a safe thing to show. This person is interested in this specific type of thing, and now it's been co-opted by degenerates and perverts to trick people into their weird porn.
It's funny, Rio, because the pussy's a pussy.
I don't
get it? Do you get the
I
joke?
don't like seeing porn on my timeline.
Do you get
I
the
really
joke?
don't.
You should see my timeline. It's literally 90% porn.
Look, I can,
Oh my God.
I can, and I do scroll my Twitter timeline on stream, and it is safe. That's why I get so annoyed when this type of thing happens, because it almost never happens, but it's happened twice in 2 days now, due to the same image, and it annoys me to no end because I don't like that stuff.
Why are there so many Ushis?
I'm scrolling through mine now, right now, trying to see if I can find one of those as well. There's a lot of other not so safe for work stuff, but I can't find one of those.
Nope.
Did you get anything?
Not yet.
Nope.
There's always a possibility, but like I don't know. After yesterday and getting 3 SSRs, yeah, it's probably all gone.
Oh, you got 3 SSRs yesterday?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We gotta get
Looks like nothing
guys.
else.
We got.
I was trying to bait it by saying like, I guess I'm not getting anything, because it's always when you're saying that type of stuff that it just suddenly gives you something.
Yeah, I'm also taking a liking to Koyan Light right now because of that plushie I have. She just sits on my desk every day. It's very.
You know what?
I
That's gonna be one of
very
the
cute.
things I do tomorrow. I'm gonna set up a PO box so you can send me plushies.
Yes, I have the Dobrinia bean for you for a long time.
God.
I have it in my collection for
Holy
such a long
shit.
time. Oh, actually $67. Holy
Oh my
shit.
Oh, someone
god.
actually sent you 67. I can't believe you baited someone and giving you money again.
It's why would you do this to me? Why does it have to be that number?
You have a U? What do you mean? I have a lot of plushies in my collection.
Oh my god.
But
Well-
what is this one?
Is that the
Well, look,
bite of
I can
67? Thank you, shit.
But look, if you look up my Twitter here,
It
like
stares at me as I
not for the
rage.
stream to see, but for people here, like my Twitter is so like wholesome normally.
Scroll
Thank you,
down,
Truth and
dude.
Silence,
Scroll
for that.
down, bro.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
scrolling.
look.
No, keep
You're
scrolling,
scrolling?
bro. I've seen some
Alright.
weird shit on your
All
time.
right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I don't
all
have
right,
this.
Bro,
Right.
it's such a contrast to my timeline.
All right.
I mean,
Alright.
the second image on my timeline
there's-
is someone that looks like
There's
Charlie
Summer
Kirk
Abbey.
from.
Yes, Summer Abbey, but Summer Abbey's not nude.
Oh my God! It's
Hey,
Mabel
wait,
McIntosh, my
Go
favorite
back to that
character.
shooting one. I like that one.
What, Demeter?
Yeah,
It's
that
a
one's
shooting picture.
Oh, shooting.
But look, I normally
got
can
cat
scroll
ears.
pretty much forever and like nothing ever happens because I make sure to like block and like ban stuff like that because I don't. It's nice people.
I'm
Alright,
gonna tell you the truth. The only porn on my timeline, genuinely, is just from Ibora. I don't have anyone else I follow that like has a porn account. I think.
Yeah.
Which
So,
is
like that's why I get shocked when I see it is because like I'm so not used to it and like
how is this
it throws
possible?
me
Your
off.
entire Twitter feed is just fate art. There's no politics and no porn and no like swastikas. What is happening,
it's
bro?
not just fade art. Look, if I scroll down enough, there's not gonna be-
Pepsi Man. Okay, there's Pepsi
It's gonna be something
Man.
other than
Yo,
fade.
that's
Pepsi
goated.
Man.
This
There's
isn't
fucking
fade.
Pepsi Man.
Have you
This
played the
isn't
game? It's funny.
No, I've not played the game. I've heard the song though, but yeah.
It's a really
Wait,
the
no
game
way.
is really it's like a really
way, did I
short
win?
auto
Did I
scroller.
not?
And the last level for some reason
Oh.
is insanely high in
just
difficulty.
crashed.
I have,
Like, it
bro.
just
I've tried
fights really
playing
hard
it.
for the last level.
It is hard. But yeah, look, I'm still scrolling plushie, and look, no porn.
That's
Sometimes
crazy.
you don't got a goon max to use the internet.
That's
There's no
crazy.
porn. There's no politics. This is why I don't get mad at Twitter, like
He's not
because
showing his other account.
I don't have another account. I guarantee you, I don't have another account.
That's
This
in
is
the,
my only
smobcast
account.
files.
Is that a blue archive character?
This one, yeah, this is the other pink-haired girl that looks like the pink-haired girl from Nikkei.
Oh,
All right, don't stream this. Let me show my Twitter feed.
my Twitter feed is like 60%
Twitter feed final
politics,
boss.
20% memes, and then like 20% videos of like sea lions and shit. Like sea
Yeah, I
lions.
have a lot
it
of
is
like
the-
Fox videos.
It is the year of the sea
cute
lion,
fox.
apparently, because there's just so many videos of them
I find
looking
it
like
so crazy
dumbasses.
that people find it so hard to believe I don't have like a secret account that I just look at porn at, or I've said it before. I don't
you haven't
dojins.
disproven that notion.
I have zero interest in seeing porn dojins of characters I like because I find that very off-putting. Personally, people can do it. I don't deride anyone for liking that kind of stuff. But me personally,
I feel like you do.
I'm sorry. If I like
for
a
it.
character, the last thing I want to see is them getting railed by someone. I'm sorry.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
See if I can show my.
I'm gonna buy a pack because I was told to.
All right, let's see
Mr.
Flushy's Twitter.
See, it's not actually. Okay.
Okay.
I
I thought that was porn for a second.
No. See nothing.
There's politics.
How's this? Where's politics? Oh. What the fuck is?
Yeah, that's politics. Is that politics? I mean, kind of.
Yeah, that is politics.
Okay, those are bugs having sex.
Bugs having sex.
Oh,
Chad, I looked over and there's a guy
What is
who's
your Twitter? Dude, my Twitter timeline and yours are like...
Chad, I looked over and I saw a picture of a guy with this.
I just saw that too. That was on my timeline as well.
what is that, dude?
I saw a picture
hand
of
in
a
his pocket. I was so
of a
confused.
guy whose head was.
Yeah,
And
I just
I
saw
saw the
that
other
like
one.
a few
If you
minutes
scroll
ago
David.
myself as well.
If you scroll up that one, the big 3 one, I saw that one on my timeline. I wonder why.
I mean, see, I'm not gonna have any inappropriate thing anymore.
Yeah?
What?
He sits on the snow. Oh.
What? Whoa.
No, I mean, hey. No.
And there's tits.
It's not that bad. Other than that one fucking Israel one. Like, it's not that bad. Like, come on.
It's just really funny though. Like, what the fuck? Unless you're talking about the other one.
Yeah, why is there so many? I don't even play Uma Musume. It's Dakota's fault, man. I swear to God.
I can't read anything there.
Okay,
Oh my god!
like, Jewish piano?
Bro.
With the rotating swastika.
It's a cash register.
Why is there Five Nights at Freddy's made of?
That's Springtrap in a
Where's
maid
the
dress.
Epstein? Oh
What?
my God.
Epstein.
You know, you have a lot.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
And Raiko's tits. Charlie Kirk. Okay, look, it might be a little bit worse than Rio's. It's not that. Look,
All right, now let's see.
And then if I would show you mine, everything would immediately get banned.
it's not all that, bro. It's not
we're
all
not
that.
showing this on stream.
It's not all that, bro. See, Otto. Yeah, retweet Otto's tweet there.
Actually, my timeline has been overtaken by Overwatch stuff. For example, hold on. The first thing I saw when I opened up Twitter was hold on.
Ooh, Prolati.
What is
Dude,
this?
I just
This
scrolled
is a trend. This was a trend.
Okay,
This was
yeah.
genuinely a trend.
This is
Dude,
the first thing I saw when I opened up Twitter.
I hate that thing so much, bro.
Yeah, that's cat's a
I
really
hate that
annoying thing.
Every time I didn't immediately one-shot that thing when they're out of spawn, somebody blames me for it because I'm Widow. Like, why did you pick off the cat, bro? I think I'm better at it though. I've been exclusively shooting the cat. But yeah.
Dude, I wanted to bring it because I scrolled by it. I saw it. The part of Strange Fake, the episode with Dumas and his speech. I think that's so. I like characters like when they do stuff like that. It's so cool. It's such a
I'm not
simple
sharing
thing.
this timeline.
It's just him giving a speech, but it's such a cool like little speech and like discussion there. That was the highlight of the episode for me.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway, now
Yeah,
that we've
it's
all
definitely aesthetic.
exposed ourselves to exposed our true selves,
Okay.
what we really are.
Okay, truth and silence. What should I spend this pack on? I'm about to buy it.
Oh, you already have MP5 Demeter.
Yeah, cause like,
Who do you want?
Demeter.
I mean, if you want,
Demeter.
if you're fine with it, like I'm fine with
Demeter
dropping
from
on
Cars.
and Demeter. I did stop streaming my.
It is actually
yeah.
funny that with the yen conversion, it is $67 for a pack in FGO. By the way,
I think it's 69
that is what
for
it
me.
costs.
So I guess it works
I
out.
spend less because of
I pay-
Aniplex.com. It's 5% off. Thank God.
I pay $2 extra just so I don't have to do the dumb meme.
Oh, so you're still streaming, by the way.
Oh fuck. I mean, there was nothing inappropriate. I don't think.
Except the blowjob.
Where?
What?
Where's the? There's no blowjob.
Scroll up.
Which one?
What the fuck?
Is it the no? There's a bikini with like made out of leaves.
No, it was whited out, but like it was there.
Hold on. Okay, it's not showing. Where's the
Yeah, it's
fucking
not showing
blowjob?
anything anymore.
Oh, let me.
We have a
let me-
mystery at our hands.
What a thing to ask on a stream with 3 other
Where's
guys.
the blowjob?
And then we go from like, what's the community wanting for buffs to like, hey, where's the blowjob?
Yeah, where's the blowjob, bro?
Well, shit,
Where
my
is it?
Why are
mom
you
heard.
on speed?
Why are you playing this?
Why are we on speaker?
Hey, hi mom.
Look, it was
Sorry.
labeled as safe for work, but it wasn't
Sorry,
safe
but
for work.
your son should not be listening to this out loud. You
Is
should
it
investigate
before or
him.
after the Charlie Kirk?
It was after
Right.
the leaf bikini.
Oh.
Find
I
it?
didn't know. I did not notice that was a blowjob. It got
did not
community noted. It got fucking community noted. It is not safe for work.
How does that happen before the?
This is in fact not safe for work.
Okay.
Feeding the horse.
What?
That's what I mean. It's
Oh.
the trend, and it's an awful
Oh.
trend. It's an evil trend. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. I got the pack.
Oh, this is gonna kill me tomorrow. It's hurricane.
All right. I got it. I got streaming Discord, so you guys can
She
see it.
heard everything, and she's Mormon, bro.
Why are you?
How
Why are
is
you
it my
playing it out
fault?
loud? Get some earbuds. How? Like when I was a kid, I was buying earbuds so I could listen to like Pokemon music or whatever on my DS. Come on. I wasn't a rich kid. All right, I guess this'll.
This
Yeah,
is
look,
such
dude,
a-
you brought that on yourself.
If
Lately,
anything,
you
Okay,
want-
five
watching
points, I
auto
guess.
stream
What
is
the
not safe for
fuck?
work.
Yeah.
Wait,
we-
what on auto stream is not safe for work here?
Me losing it when he gets like 5 more Demeters.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take
You
it.
broke my AirPods. Hey, pro tip: you don't need AirPods. Stop buying overpriced Apple slop.
Oh,
Just buy normal
that's a gold
headphones,
servant.
like a
My
real
AirPods
person.
lasted years, bro.
Hell, that's
Oh.
happening.
Oh,
Nah.
gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay.
you motherfucker!
Oh my god.
no.
All right,
No.
this does not bode well.
Bro.
Miss, do you
Okay.
have Lancer League Grailed?
JP, yes.
Oh, 120 or 100?
100.
All right, that one's
For
not
some
looking
I don't have
reason-
much 120s
I
on
was
JP.
I
Oh,
looked
that
over
roll
Fino's chat,
sucked.
and they're talking about
Yep.
you grailing Lancer League in Fino's chat right now.
Why?
I think because
That's
Fino
such a
said, "Who would
random
grail
question.
Lancer League?"
Oh, hell no.
Look, I had that same
no,
question. I
those-
know it's you, but like,
Damn.
Oh my god, Otto.
Well, I
That's,
feel like that's the answer.
I have
People
so
that would
many
grail
Jufus.
him-
I'm
grail him
gonna-
because they
I'm
like
gonna
him
show you guys
only.
after
They
this,
wouldn't grail
like,
him for any
it's-
other reason.
I have
It really is,
so
like, you just
many
like the guy,
three-star
'cause
servants.
unfor like They just gotta make his skills like last 3 turns, like or at least one of them.
Are
I
you just
swear.
farming for like
No.
grail casting coin? Oh, you got another 5-star C.
Yeah, I
It'd be
have
nice if
like
could get the
though.
5
I have like
C.
4 of them
Oh
MLB.
my-
I'm good. Gotcha 5-star CEs are rarely worth it. So
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. It's full attack and it's got Invoke Pierce and oh my god, this
Oh,
is
that was a
very
hyper
specific.
Nice
single.
min roll.
Hyper min roll. Yeah, that's it. A hyper min roll. It
That
just
is
looks like a
shitty, bro.
single.
That shit sucks, bro.
It has nothing to do with the event too. Like not even a 3-star C.
Okay, one more. I might have done 6 multis instead of 5. Whatever. It's a pack's worth.
What was it? 99% of gamblers quit right before they hit big.
I got that 1 gold lancer, and I was like, "Yep."
Your thing lagged on us.
Damn.
Dude, this looks like my rolls for Demeter. It was all this until pity. This
Yeah.
PTSD.
That one, that was pretty
Unfortunate.
yikes.
I didn't even get any other like 5-star spooks. It was like so dry.
Bruh.
Okay. Okay, actually I should go to the burn menu for this. Oh,
Rip
dude,
in
look at
pieces.
all of these 3-star, because they're all like, I just decided to not burn them just to see. I've got 44 Uriels. I've got...
Yeah, it's because I think most 3-stars are actually males and you can't get them in Valentine's. So you get a lot of the same ones.
Yeah,
There's definitely more male 3-stars than females.
I got 44 Ushis as well. I think Jufu is the one I have the most of. I have a lot of Budokas though. Holy fuck. Okay, 37. It's not as crazy. I have 33 of those. I'm not gonna burn the Medias. I'm saving those up. Then I have
for a rainy
33.
day.
It's for Demeter.
For when you really need to
for
teach her a lesson.
Aphrodite. Yeah. Then I have 3,300 faces. That's 1/3 of the way there.
33 faces.
Oh, Rio, I saw the
30.
trend with MASH. I found it.
Ooh.
Jinkei's.
I found it, bro.
The safe for work trend.
The cat
30.
on the cat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
All
It's,
right.
Yeah.
Is that 49? Yeah, it's 49 Kiyohimes. And then Jufu, okay, 219. Goes up to 41. So it looks like Kiyohime is the winner here. Like, oh my god. So many 3-stars.
The worst one wins every time.
I think that's it. Toss all of those.
Well, congrats. You burned a bunch of 3-stars.
Yeah! Whoa. I mean, I got like 700 and I got almost 800 of I think the mana prisms. Yeah.
MP.
Nice. Jufu. No, it's not Jufufu. It's Jufu. There's a big difference. One's one is like a loser who has unrequited love, and the other one is a tiger that makes popcorn, which okay, so Myst, I gotta explain this to you too. I'm assuming you don't play ZZ. I guess this isn't actually explained with ZZ. So
I used to. I played it for like 3-4 months on launch.
So there is a character named Jufufu. She's like a half tiger person, and her weapon is like this little ball robot looking thing. This you can also use it to I'm assuming, okay, that was probably partially leaving and returning. You can also use it to make popcorn. So so the reason why this is
Oh,
weird
he's
as
talking about the
fuck.
piss thing again.
So if you go to a tiger exhibit, you'll notice that it smells a little bit like popcorn because tiger piss smells like popcorn. So the relation between like this little ball thing that she rides around on attacks smelling like tiger piss is it's concerning to say the least. I saw someone make the connection once and it's stuck in my brain now. How do I know this?
And now
Redditors. It's Redditors.
It fires neurons in his brain. And
I
now
looked
he's
on,
excited about it when he
you know
smells
how
popcorn.
you know how Reddit will like just recommend various posts based off of something that you're looking at on Reddit. I think I was looking up some sort of strategy
Reddit,
thing.
so there's no recommendations. I just browse the subs.
I'm not enough of a Redditor to have a preference on that. So, but yeah, I got recommended some post, and it was like, what the fuck? And I just read through that, and yeah. So I blame Reddit. That's the reason why I know of this cursed knowledge.
Downvotes to the
I
left.
was always blaming Reddit for his problems.
I have heard enough. Bring Ibora for the next episode. You know, that's actually one of the people that was recommended more than a couple times on the Smob survey. As a collab.
I don't personally know them, but I am in their server.
They are far and beyond us, though, as far as popularity and reach goes.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody has seen art from Ibora.
You know what's funny, actually? This is on this topic. I have another Discord server that it was the first server I ever discovered FGO in as well. It's like one of my first ever Discord servers. It's a community for another thing, but we as a community there, we started playing FGO as well. So the server got its own FGO channel as well. And I used to only talk FGO there before I made my own server, did outro in other servers, etc. And the funny thing is, on that server, Ibora used to be a regular there back before he was super famous. He actually posted his art there too, and he actually talked in the FGO channel too. He's not there anymore, I'm pretty sure, but he used to be there when he wasn't like giga popular. It's so funny, because he was a fan of the thing the server was actually made for normally, and then he just happened to play FGO.
The thing.
Is that
okay, well, I can mention it. It's a server for, if you know the Toaru series.
Oh, Index.
I think he posted like.
You know what? No wonder you want to hide
that.
I would be ashamed of that.
He's a big fan of the Toaru series as well, and Fate both. And we had like a FGO channel on that Toaru server.
Man, so both of you can have like some sort of interaction where like, oh, I knew you before you were famous.
Yeah, like he used to post his art on the actual FGO channel as well. Like he didn't really do porn back then. Still, he only did like safer work stuff, and his art has improved so much. Like it was only like, it was pretty good looking, but it wasn't like anything crazy. But nowadays it's like crazy big and has way better looking art too.
Yep. Wow, that was I feel like even though we were kind of random as usual, but we did do a decent bit of stuff.
Yeah, we're hitting the 4 hour mark.
It was an
now.
episode of all time.
Yeah. I mean, it's like every episode. We usually end on fucking Overwatch or something, but
yeah, that's usually.
I mean, I'm still up. I'm still up. All I'm saying.
Also, it's crazy late here. So I normally like sleep around.
Yeah. But I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Myst, particularly for being here, and also for giving us the opportunity.
It wasn't even confirmed if I was gonna be here or not, but luckily things worked out and actually managed to make it in.
Literally seconds before I initiated the call with Plushie and Ryou, you messaged
like
me
as soon as the
like,
tournament concluded, I realized, hey, wait a minute, this is around the time that Otto said he was gonna stream, and then I was messaging him like, hey, I guess I'm free now, so if you want, I can still come on.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It just worked out.
So,
that
once
went
again,
by really fast. Like this was legit longer than my own stream today, but it went by so fast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These streams are longest than done in my streams.
Yeah,
don't worry though.
It
won't be as long as the tier list streams, I'm sure. Well, now that they're going to be cut down, it might not be as crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably still going to be quite long, but not like 7-8 hours or anything like that.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget, this was the announcement. Tune in on Saturday morning. What is it? 7 or 8 or 9?
Yeah, for you
EST?
guys, it's so early. I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I mean, I work night shift, so I get off at 4. I'm probably just gonna nap for a couple hours, then.
Yeah, for most people,
on.
it's probably the YouTube videos are probably going to be the easier ones to catch. But yeah, like I said, they
Yeah.
will be up very soon after we're done with the streams as
Yep.
well. So you don't have to wait for too long anyway.
So every
I'll do my
Saturday for the
best.
next, like, probably month,
5
a
years.
couple months.
Around 3 months, I would say.
5 years. Yeah, that's what's going to be happening. Hopefully, by the time we get to Assassins, we're gonna have the one assassin that matters. You know.
Tell me, dude. What do you mean?
Nah. And that'll be it. Bye bye.
Indeed.
Oh, you mean Aphrodite?
Bye.
Bye bye.